What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Night YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, we're doing a playthrough of UnderQuest by Jason Glover of Gnome Games. It is finally here, dudes. I have an unboxing and tutorial video for UnderQuest on the channel, so be sure to check those out. If you want to see my genuine reaction to opening the game for the first time and seeing it in person, that was a really fun video. And also, I've got a 2-hour-long tutorial video. Yes, that's right. A 2-hour-long tutorial video. It's pretty lengthy because I go in depth into literally everything about the game, every single rule in the game. I'm pretty sure, unless I might have forgot one or two, but I don't think I did, guys. I think I covered it all. I had notes and everything, guys. I went through the rule book. I made notes and made sure that I covered all of the information about the game in that tutorial video. So be sure to check that one out if you want to learn all the ins and outs about the game. The video is also time-stamped, so if you want to skip around to certain sections and learn about certain parts, feel free to do that as well, so that's convenient for you to be able to do that and kind of skip around. But yeah, definitely check out that video. I teach you how to play the game. I didn't do a full playthrough in that video. I kind of just did like 3 rooms of the dungeon at the end of the video to kind of give like just a little teaser about, how the game sort of plays out. But in today's video, guys, we're doing an actual full playthrough. This is the first full playthrough of UnderQuest on the Game Night YouTube channel, and maybe anywhere. I think anywhere. I think this is the first playthrough of the game on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get into this, guys. I'm going to set the box off to the side. I could not be any more freaking excited, dude. I'm so excited. I know you guys have been so pumped for UnderQuest as well. I'm going to go ahead and get the game shuffled up and set up, too, while I'm chatting with you guys here. I know you guys have been super pumped. It's been so cool seeing you guys in my Game Night YouTube, or my Game Night Discord channel, chatting about the game, and, sharing your enthusiasm and excitement for the game over that way. Yeah, and all the comments that I've been getting on YouTube about it. I've been getting comments on other videos for other games about UnderQuest, which is really cool. So Jason should definitely be hyped on that, dude. People are mega interested in the game. Also, by this point, I'm actually recording this video before the crowd sale went live. So the crowd sale went live on the 6th, on November 6th. On Thursday, and if I work hard enough, I'm going to try to get this video out on Friday. So hopefully it's Friday right now when you're watching this. So the crowd sale would have started yesterday. Let me know down below if you guys went and jumped on the crowd sale yet. I'm anticipating the numbers to be through the roof. It's probably going to be the #1 crowd sale on the Game Crafter. Jason already has like 8 or 9 of the top 10, I'm pretty sure, so here's another one to add to it. So let's go ahead and get this mixed up. There we go. We're on level 1 of the dungeon. I'm going to get the quests set up over this way. So yeah, guys, let me know down below, dude, if you're excited about the game, if you've jumped on the crowd sale. The play mats are going to be available on the crowd sale as well. As you can see right here on the table, these absolutely stunning play mats. They are freaking awesome. I love them. You don't need them in order to play the game, by the way, so if you don't want the play mats, you don't have to get them, but I highly recommend them. There's also going to be some character sheets that you can get to during the crowd sale, sort of like old school Dungeons and Dragons style, where you can keep track of all your stats and everything on a character sheet. You can just write on it with a pencil or a pen or however you want to do it. So those are going to be available as well. There we go. And yeah, guys, this is going to be amazing, dudes. There are so many characters that you could play as in the game. I was actually considering like making a spreadsheet. Did I mess this up? I did mess this up. I was considering making a spreadsheet for all the characters, but yeah, I'm too excited to do that right now. We're just going to go ahead and get into it. Guys, I botched this all up. So wait, 6, 5, 4. I'm too excited. 3, 2, 1, and then these go here. Yes. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're good to go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I had 2 piles split up right there. I normally do it the other way around, and halfway through doing it, I was like, I should switch these. I'm going to mess it up. I was like, nah, I got it. And then I messed it up. Okay. I think we are set up and good to go, guys. Now we just need to make our character, and I'm going to make a random character. So again, there's so many characters that you could play as. I want to say Jason says there's like 180 different combinations or something insane like that. Because like, check it out. It's like you could be a Komori, but you could be a Komori scoundrel with a glider familiar, or you could be a Komori conjurer with a glider, Komori herbalist with a glider, savage with a glider, basher with a glider, or you could be a Komori bastion with a fink, and so on and so forth. And it's just insane. You could be so many different characters. It's absolutely insane. So that's why I was thinking about maybe making like a little spreadsheet, keeping track of all the characters that I've played and just going down the line, and we can try to experience all of them. That would be pretty cool. It'd be cool too, like, I'm getting way ahead of myself, but way down the line, like maybe ranking certain characters and, you know, race, class, and familiar combinations and stuff like that. That could be fun. There's so many possibilities. Cool, so I'm going to pick a random class and race, though. So let's go ahead and shuffle it up. We'll get a random race. We got a Yorny. Let's go. We're going to put him right there. And then we're going to get a random class. What's it going to be? A Conjure. I think a Conjure is what I got in the other video. Was that what I got in the other video? Yeah. I think that's what I got in the tutorial video, was a Conjure. Interesting. Okay, well, we got it again. So we're going to be a Yorny Conjure. And let's see what familiar we get. It was a Fink, I believe, that we got in the tutorial. Maybe we'll get something different. We got the Glider. Okay, we got the Glider. We got the little Zubat looking guy right there. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out our character here. We've got 12 health plus 2 bonus health is 14. Plus 1 more bonus health from our Glider is 15. So we're going to have 15 health. I'm going to use these little health tokens here. So that is 5. I think that was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then we've got 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And what did I say? 15. So we're at 12. We need 3 more. There we go. Some of you guys are probably like, just use the tracking cubes. I don't want to use the tracking cubes, all right? Leave me alone. I want to use the tokens. Okay, and then we've got 4 grit plus 3 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. Oh my god. Our grit kind of sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, guys. Oof, this might be bad. This might be hard. We can hold 12 items worth of weight, though. What is that, like the dwarf, I think, from Iron Helm? He's a freaking mule, dude. He can hold so much. We start with 3 gold. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. We start with 3 gold. It kind of makes up for our grit. Not really, but 1 ration, guys. Only 1 ration to head in with. We only packed 1 PB&J before we set out on our adventure. Not smart. Not smart. Let's see what we got here for the Yorny, dudes. Let's go ahead and check this guy out. So it says, special ability, gain 1 bonus health and 1 bonus grit when you resolve the treasure chest. Ooh, so this guy is like, he gets really excited when he finds treasure, guys. He gets super pumped about that, and he gains health and grit. That's awesome. And then his trapping is Godfrey's Spirits. That is a fantastic trapping to start with. Let's go ahead and grab that. That's actually perfect because it gives you grit. It gives you back 3 grit. And look, it's literally right there, ready for us. Let's go. We've got Godfrey's Spirits. Discard to restore 3 grit. See, guys, I told you. I'm already learning the game, guys. I'm already a pro. Not really. Roll d6, and if the result is a 1, you gain 1 curse token. So we'll go and hang on to that. It weighs 1, so put that on a 1. Again, we can hold 12. We can hold everything. And then his agility is 1, his brawn is 2, and his mind is 2. Nice, dude. A character with a mind stat that's not 1. We might actually be able to craft some potions in this playthrough. That would be awesome with the new alchemy system. And then we've got the skill Wizardry. So we're going to go ahead and grab Wizardry. We're a mind proficiency since we're a conjurer. So let's go ahead and get all the mind cards out. There we go. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mind skills. There's only 4 brawn skills. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 agility skills. So there's a lot of mind skills. I think part of that is because with Wizardry, you can go into Holy Magic, Fire Magic, or Ice Magic. So these are sort of like, this is almost like 1 skill. I mean, it's not because you could learn multiple, but yeah, I think that's kind of why. But we start with Wizardry. We'll set that right there. And it says on our Wizardry skill here, it says, above all else, you desire to pursue knowledge, specifically knowledge that is fantastical in nature. Gain the ability to cast all level 1 incantations, randomly draw 1 level 1 incantation to learn, and then look through the remaining level 1 incantations and choose a second one to learn. So let's go ahead and do that now, guys. Let's get our incantations. We got our 3 level 1s right here. The rest are level 2 incantations. And we're going to go ahead and shuffle those up and see what we get. We get 1 at random. Boom. We get the ice arrows. Deal ice damage to an enemy equal to double your mind skill. So that would be 4 damage since we have 2. Dude, that is sick. That's really good, dudes. Or you may slow your enemy by lowering their initiative by a sum equal to your mind skill. So we can make their initiative go down by 2. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd rather deal 4 damage to them that they can't block, though. That is insane. Okay, we got that. And then we get to pick one. Let's see. We got Mending Light. Restore health equal to your mind skill plus 1. Damn, dude. So we could get back 3 health. Or you may avoid combat with an undead enemy that has 5 or less base health. You gain 0 experience or treasure when you avoid an enemy. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then the Magic Lantern incantation is really good. It's like the lamp from Ironhelm. When cast, you may reveal both dungeon cards and choose one to resolve. Both cards should be considered as the first card drawn when resolving. Or you may avoid a combat with an enemy that is weak to fire and has 5 or less base health, and you gain 0 experience or treasure when you avoid an enemy. Rather, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that, dude. We're definitely gonna go with that. We're gonna go ahead and put this incantation back in the incantation deck. There we go. Gaining health is cool, but being able to see both dungeon cards and pick one it's insane. It's not just cool, it's really, really good. Gaining the 3 health is good too, but yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here, guys? We got our little glider friend over here, and he's gonna give us -1 morality. So he's evil, dude. We got a little devious familiar here. So we're already starting out kind of like as an evil character. So whenever your morality moves down on the morality tracker, you gain 1 grit. Guys, that's so good because our grit is so low. Yeah, we're going to have to make a lot of evil decisions in this playthrough. It's Ironhelm all over again, guys. And we start with a random trapping. That is insanely good. Okay, did I shuffle the trappings? I don't think I did. Let's shuffle up the trappings. Let's go ahead and get these mixed up. Because normally you don't shuffle these, but maybe I should make it a habit of just shuffling these. And let's see what we get here. A fur cloak. Okay. It weighs 1. It goes on your body. Reduce all ice damage you take by 2. Guys, you don't even know how good that is. That is so good. Magic damage in this game is insanely powerful. You can't block magic damage. It ignores your armor. So being able to prevent magic damage, it's ice damage in particular, but that is so good. Gain a bonus 1 health when you rest at the campsite. Dude, the fur cloak is insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're up to 2 since it weighs 1. Holy. That's insane. And then we get +1 agility. So we've got 2 agility. Dude, we got 2 agility, 2 brawn, and 2 mind. We are very, very evened out here. Very balanced character. Awesome. And then we've got 3 gold that we could buy some trappings from Kaln in the Lonely Troll Inn here. What do I want? I think his name is Kaln. I'm pretty sure that's his name. I think I want a weapon. I do want a weapon. What is it? Spiked Club? The Spiked Club deals 1 holy damage to all successful hits. Dude, that's crazy. Because they can't block that. That's magic damage. We're probably going to get that. What else is in here? The Dull Gladius deals 1 extra damage to all successful hits. That's not nearly as good. No. So for 1 more weight, they both cost the same, but for just 1 more encumbrance, you get to do 1 extra damage that the enemy can't stop, instead of 1 extra damage that they can block with their armor. I would assume unless they had, something that mitigates holy damage, but that's going to be much more rare than them mitigating just regular physical damage. We're buying the Spiked Club. This thing is way better than the Dull Gladius. So we're gonna go ahead and spend 2 gold. It costs 2. And we are going to buy the Spiked Club, set that right here, and it uses brawn, so it even uses the same stat. So, yeah, really, really good item there. It weighs 2, so we're going to go up to 4. And, yeah, man, so we're going to deal 1 holy damage. So let's go ahead and put 1 on our holy damage. We're also using our brawn stat when we attack, and our brawn is 2. So I'm going to set a cube on 2 for our bonus damage right there. And we also have 1 gold left. We could buy something else, guys. We could technically buy something else. Maybe like a potion or something. Let's see. Let's get all the things that cost 1 gold. We got the Mysterious Key, Murlac's Tonic, the Rusty Dagger, the Crude Sling, and the Bitter Remedy. The Bitter Remedy, discard to restore 3 health and 1 grit. Roll d6, and if the result is a 1, gain 1 poison. I'm pretty sure we want that. Murlac's Tonic, discard to remove poison tokens equal to the level of your brawn stat. Roll a d6, and if the result is a 1, lose 1 health. So we would remove 2 poison. That's actually pretty good too. I think I'm actually going to get Murlac's Tonic. I think I'm going to get Murlac's Tonic, guys. So we're going to spend the 1 gold. We're going to try that out. I've played a few times where I got a bunch of poison. Poison's gnarly in UnderQuest, guys. So yeah, I think I'm going to grab Murlac's Tonic, and hopefully that'll come in handy. Okay, I think we're set up and ready to go, dudes. We got all of our stats set up this way. We've got all of our trappings, and yeah, I think that's it, dudes. I think we are ready to head in, guys. We just have to flip over a quest card and see what we're getting into here, guys. Speak to Godfrey. Your adventure begins with the need to seek out the old monk Godfrey. He is said to know of a location that may be a key to your quest. Rumor has it that there is a small, deserted chapel not too far into the Black Mountains. That is the likely place to unite with him. We need to get a wealth, combat, and mystic quest token in order to progress through this quest, guys. Dudes, can you believe that this is happening, guys? I'm so excited. Here we freaking go, guys. Here we go, dude. So I know it takes a little bit to get into the setup and everything, but I hope you guys enjoy that. It's a neat part of the game. It really is. It's a cool part of the game. So let's go ahead and get into it. And fair warning, these playthroughs are going to be definitely longer than the playthroughs of Iron Helm. The game definitely takes longer to play. Okay, cool. So we got the merchant. Deep in the dungeon seems like a strange place to set up shop, but who are you to question his sanity? Take any number of the following actions. Dude, does that sound familiar or what? Buy. To see the merchant's stock, draw 2 treasure and 3 ingredient cards. Okay, let's go ahead and do that now. So we draw 2 treasures. Oh, baby. A fortified shield. Oh, we spent all of our gold, though. Ooh, a frost ring. And then what does he have? 3 ingredients, and the ingredients cost 1 gold each. So let's set these up this way. He's got a goblin's toe, a harpy fig, and he's got a skinkling heart. Dang, dude. And we could sell. The merchant will buy any treasure or trappings card for 1 gold, and he will also pay 1 gold for any 2 ingredients. So you might notice on this card, it says trinkets. I actually spoke to Jason about that, and he amended the card. So in the version that you guys are going to get, it's going to say gold. So the merchant will buy any treasure or trappings card for 1 gold, and he'll also pay 1 gold for any 2 ingredients. We don't have any ingredients. We do have some trappings, but do we really want to sell anything? Not really. We don't have 4 gold for either of these things. These would be fantastic to get, but we don't have the money for it. And then each of these ingredients costs 1 gold. But you know what? I think it's just an unfortunate time to run into the merchant. We really don't have any money, dude. I just spent all my money back at the Lonely Troll Inn. So maybe on my way out of the dungeon, I'll hit you up. You know what I'm saying? I'll go try to find some coins in the dungeon and come back to you. So he's like, all right, fine. We put him up here on the tableau, and we discard this card, and we've got a wealth token on either side that we're going for here, and we do need one of those, right? Yes, we do need one of those. We're gonna go ahead. Oh, baby, dude, the treasure chest. Now, check it out, guys. We don't need this right now, but we got to keep this in mind, dudes. With the Yorni, his special ability is to gain 1 bonus health and 1 bonus grit when you resolve the treasure chest. So if we were missing any health or grit right now, we would gain 1 of each when we resolve the treasure chest. You open the chest to find that it is almost empty. Gain 1 trinket. Don't mind if I do. We got the Scrimshaw. It's worth 3 gold, and if you encounter Lyra the mermaid, you may show her this Scrimshaw, and she will give you the conch reward card for free. Okay, so let's keep our eyes peeled for Lyra. Set our incantations over this way, and set this over this way. Let's put our potions kind of next to each other. There we go. Give us a little bit more room down here. Okay, cool. So we gain the trinket. I'm going to set this card on the tableau like so and discard this one. And guys, we connected the icons so we get a wealth quest token. Look at that, dudes. Second room of the dungeon. We already have a quest token. Let's keep on going. And let me just double check and take stock of what's going on here and make sure that I'm not going to forget anything, because I don't want to get too far in and be like, oh, I kept forgetting to trigger this or that. I think we're okay. I think we're good. I got to remember that I do have my magic lantern that I could look at both dungeon cards if I want to. So we've got the labyrinth here. I don't want to do that because we would have to discard a ration and we only have 1. Ooh, I want to push my luck. Should I magic lantern? Oh, I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm going to push my luck. I'm going to push my luck, dudes. No, into a skirmish. Oh no. You are taken off guard and stumble for your weapon. I should have magic lantern, dude. Draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level to their health. In addition, draw an abomination card and apply the prefix to the enemy. Okay, here we go, guys. The first enemy ever that we're going to fight in UnderQuest on the Game Night YouTube channel. What is it? A consuming mass. There he is, dudes. He makes his comeback. He's not looking like a big green gelatinous cube anymore, though. He's looking like a cosmic horror space creature thing. Looks really, really cool. So we got the consuming mass here, and he's going to have an abomination. And what is it going to be? He's cursed. He is a cursed consuming mass. So he's got 9 health plus 1 from the dungeon level, so he's got 10 health. He does 1 damage. He's got 3 armor. Treasure class of A, and he's weak to ice damage. It says if your attack misses against the consuming mass, your hand weapon is devoured and must be discarded. Guys, that's so bad. That's gnarly as heck. And then he is cursed. It says, cursed enemies re-roll their attack dice if they miss. Oh my god. If a cursed enemy re-rolls a miss and rolls a miss again, they instantly die. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, he's got 5 initiative. So we've got to go ahead and roll for initiative here. We add our agility to it, which is 1 plus 1 from our glider. So we've got 2 agility. So we're going to add that to our roll. So we basically need 3 or better because we need to equal or exceed the initiative. 3 or better. Yes, let's go. We got 5 plus 2 is 7. We get to attack first, guys. He's got 10 HP. I don't want this dude to touch me. We're going to be dealing 2 damage because we've got a brawn weapon and we've got 2 brawn. Also, we're going to be dealing that 1 holy damage. So that's effectively going to put him down to 9. He's going to block that 2 damage plus 1 more. Dude, I'm spending 3 grit. We got to go all out here, dudes. We're going to drop 3 grit on this guy. And we're going to be doing plus 6 damage. So let's go ahead and roll. Oh my god, that was pretty bad. We didn't miss, but that's not a great roll. We do 1 damage, plus our bonus of 6 from this 3 grit is going to be 7. Plus 2 from our weapon is 9. And then minus 3 armor is 6. So he goes from 10 down to 4. And then he also takes 1 holy damage. And unfortunately, he's not weak to it. If he was weak to holy damage, he would take double damage. So he's going to go down to 3. Yikes. At least we hit him, though, and we didn't lose our spiked club. Okay, he is going to attack. Here he goes. And again, cursed enemies re-roll their attack if they miss. He's going to do plus 1 to his attack. And he does 2. Plus 1 is 3. And I don't think we block anything from this, right? No, reduce all ice damage you take by 2. Gain a bonus 1 health when you rest at the campsite. Yeah, I don't think we're blocking any damage. No, we're not. So we're going to take 3 damage. Ouch. I will say, combat in this game, I kind of feel, and you know, I've only played a few times, so maybe it's a little too early to say, but I have a pretty good feel for it so far. Combat in this game actually reminds me a lot of Iron Helm in the sense that I feel like you want to try to avoid it as much as possible. Yeah, because it could be really gnarly, guys. It's kind of swingy. You know what I mean? It's like they could either deal like 1 damage to you or like 5 damage plus whatever else they have. And it's mainly early on, I guess I should specify, especially early on or when you don't have armor to mitigate damage. It makes sense. It'd be like in real life. If you didn't have armor to mitigate damage, you're not going to be going and trying to get into fights. You're going to try to stay out of combat. But once you get some armor and you can mitigate some of that damage, then you can feel a little bit more confident about getting into fights, which is really cool. So early on in the game, you kind of want to try to sneak around and avoid enemies as much as possible, which is why I was bummed when we pushed into that skirmish. But we're going to keep going. We're going to attack him again with the spiked club. I don't know if I want to spend anything. No, I probably should. I'm going to spend 1 grit. This guy's eating up our grit, dude. I'm going to spend 1 grit. So we're going to do plus 2. Let me put this over here so I don't forget. And okay, nice. That was really good. So we do 3 plus our 1 grit is 2 damage. That's 5 plus 2 is 7 minus 3 is 4. And he's dead. Plus the 1 holy damage would have sent him over the edge too. Cool, man. So we took him down. And we get 2 experience points. Very nice. So he's a little bit of a tougher enemy. So we get appropriately rewarded for it by getting 2 experience points. Now we could spend those on skills, or we could spend these to re-roll dice, which is really, really cool. And then he's got treasure class of A. So if we look at our card up this way on the level 1 card, it says 1 ration and 1 gold or 1 treasure. You know what? I kind of want the ration and the gold. The treasure sounds good too, but we only have 1 ration. So I don't want to be greedy and get another treasure. I think I want to get the food, especially in case if we lose it somehow. We did already pass the labyrinth, so we should be safe, but you never know. And then we also get a bonus. It says if you defeat this enemy, you gain a bonus trinket and a bonus gold. Dude, that is awesome. So we gain another gold. Very lucrative. Very lucrative. Gain another gold. We get another trinket. I love these, dude. These abominations. It's so cool. It's so cool. So we get a trinket. What do we get? An amethyst, dude. God, dude, this game is so good. I freaking love this game, guys. It's 2 gold. You may discard an amethyst to add 2 ice damage to a single attack, and it's item 1 of 2 required to create the ice wand reward card. Let's go. So we're going to set that over here. We've got 2 trinkets over here, so that weighs 1. So we go up to 5. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 6 actually. We're actually at 6. There we go. And again, we could hold up to 12. We could hold so much. Okay, the consuming mass has been destroyed. We did take 3 damage from him though, which is kind of gnarly considering our starting health is what, 15? So that's 20% of our health gone already from a level 1 enemy after 1 attack. So it's pretty brutal. You really want to stay out of combat as much as possible early on. Okay, cool. So we've got this. We don't need nature. So really either way I put this is fine. Well, okay, we already got a wealth quest token. So I'm actually going to put this over here. So now that it opens up the opportunity to get either a combat quest token or a mystic quest token. So there's definitely some strategy involved in this too. It's like if we put it over here, yeah, we can still get a mystic, but then we can also get a wealth. We don't really need that. We already got the wealth token toward the quest. So I'm going to set this over this way. Also, I haven't memorized them or anything by any means, but I have like done this a few times where when the cards are out on the tableau, I try to count like how many of each icon are out there to kind of gauge if there's any more of those or what the likelihood is going to be of those being left in the deck. You know, so even in a situation like this, like if there was more cards out on the table, even though I don't need the wealth token necessarily because I've already got one, I might, put this over here if I'm like, oh, there's no chance for me to get any more, mystic quest tokens. I'll probably get a wealth quest token and then I can discard it for some XP or something like that. So it's really cool. It's really cool how you can kind of strategize. Let's keep going. We're going to open up the next door. We got a clearing, guys. Let's go. Anything can happen in a clearing. Draw and resolve an encounter card. Not a plot card, but an encounter card. Here we go, dude. Our first encounter ever in UnderQuest. What do we get? The old bridge. Dude, the glare of my ring light. Let's see. An old, tattered bridge stands before you with bats circling in the air above. It stretches across a deep chasm. You must make your way across. Ooh, spooky. Okay, so we're making our way across this little rope bridge across the chasm with bats swirling around. That's not sketchy at all. Make an agility check. If you fail, gain 1 poison, I guess from the bats. And if you succeed, you gain 1 wealth quest token. Okay, well, we already have that, but we'll take another one. So we need to roll. And when you make skill checks, you're trying to hit number 7. Good old magic number 7. So we make an agility check. We add 2 to our agility. What's giving us +1 agility? Wasn't something giving us +1 agility? Ooh. Wait, wasn't it? Wasn't something giving us +1 agility, guys? Oh yeah, the glider. The glider, +1 agility. Okay. So we need to roll a 5 or better because we're going to add 2 to our roll. 5 or better. So a 5 or 6, 33% chance. No, we rolled a 1. We rolled a freaking 1. So we fail and we gain 1 poison. The bats come squeaking down and one of them bites me, dude. And we get a poison token on us. Rip. We didn't get that extra wealth token. That would have been nice. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna put this under here. We do manage to get across the chasm, across the rope bridge though. So we're gonna discard this card, and we're gonna put this on the tableau. We don't need nature, so I'm gonna go ahead and block that off, and then we're still going for mystic over on this side. This game is just so freaking good, guys. Hey, there we go. We got a mystic quest token right here. Another clearing. Anything can happen in a clearing. Draw and resolve an encounter card. Bam. Uh-oh, a frost trap. As you walk into the clearing, you notice it is much colder in this room. You quickly see why. A large statue of a creature carved out of ice stands in the center of the room. A small satchel rests at its feet. As you walk towards the statue, a stone sinks from the weight of your foot. The statue's mouth opens wide, and a stream of frost quickly sprays from its mouth. Make an agility check. Okay, let's go ahead and make the check before we see what happens. Keep you guys in suspense. We add 2 to it, so again, we need 5 or better. It looked like a 6 for a second. We didn't get it. 3 + 2 is 5. We got to get 7. If you fail, you take 3 ice damage and then gain 2 ingredients. If you succeed, you gain the 2 ingredients. Okay, so we take 3 ice damage, and that's magic damage. But dudes, reduce all ice damage you take by 2. Let's freaking go. We only take 1. Dude, the fur cloak is sick. That card is crazy. I can't believe that's a trapping and not a treasure. Dude, that card is awesome, dude. Dang, that card is good. And then we gain 2 ingredients. Okay, so we get a dusk beetle. And we get a mermaid's tongue. Ugh, okay. Just what I was looking for. So we got a dusk beetle and a mermaid's tongue. What can we do with this? Ooh, we could get food with this. Ooh, dang. They have 3 difficulty on each one, though. We might want to save these to combine with a level 2 difficulty ingredient. So we're going to hang on to these. Let's make a little bit more room. That's going to weigh 1 because it's 2 ingredients, so we're up to 7 now. Okay, and then this card is going to go underneath here, like so. Cool, discard this card. We're going to put this one right here on the tableau, and boom, we get a Mystic Quest token, dudes. We just need a Combat Quest token, and we can go find Godfrey. Cool. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's take stock real quick and make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, we got to keep our eye out for treasure. For treasure chest, which I believe we've already seen, right? Wizardry, we're good there. We got a Spike Club. I remembered the Fur Cloak, thankfully. We could use Godfrey Spirits and get some grit back. Let's do that, guys. Let's chug Godfrey Spirits, dude. So discard to restore 3 grit. So that's going to free up 1 encumbrance since it weighs 1. So we're going to restore 3 grit, and we're back to 7. And then roll a d6, and if the result is 1, you gain 1 curse token. And it is a 4, and we don't gain the curse token. Let's go. Godfrey brewed up a good batch right here. Okay, cool. So this is a trapping. I'm going to discard that to the bottom of the trapping deck. Like so. There we go. Okay. Cool. I think we're good to go, guys. Let's keep on going. We're doing that 1 poison, but I want to save Murlac's Tonic to maximize its efficiency, because it says you can discard to remove poison tokens equal to the level of your brawn stat, and our brawn stat is 2. Also, it says roll d6, and if the result is 1, you lose 1 health. Okay, we're not too worried about that. We're not too worried about that right now. Okay, let's keep on going, guys. Let's keep exploring level 1. What do we got? A Mushroom Cave. Now, we don't necessarily need to get the Nature Quest token, but it doesn't hurt to get quest tokens because we might need it for the next one. And we could always spend it for 2 XP if we wanted to. So we're going to go here. It's not an ambush or a skirmish or the Exalted Foe, so I'm happy to go here. You have stumbled upon a grove of young mushrooms. So let's go ahead and pick some and see if the Yorny is good at deciphering which mushrooms are good to eat. He is, dude. We rolled a 5. Gain 2 rations. Oh, baby. Let's go. I just grabbed 3. There we go. We got 2 rations. Dude, we're up to 4 now. We started with 1, and now we're at 4. Let's go. We're going to discard this. And I'm going to put this here. And we get a Nature Quest token. Guys, we're getting quest tokens left and freaking right, dudes. Let's keep on going. Deeper in. Ooh, a campsite. Yeah, we got to go here. What happens when we go to the campsite? With the Fur Cloak, you gain a bonus 1 health when you rest at the campsite. Ooh. I think I want to do that. I think I want to do that. We're going to do it. We're going to rest. Spend 1 ration. Well, let's read it first. It says, you have found a relatively quiet spot to set up camp, but you shouldn't linger for too long. Pick 1 action below. So we could cook, spend a ration to gain d6 minus d6 grit. We're only missing 1. We could rest to spend 1 ration to gain d6 health, plus 1 from our Fur Cloak, and remove 1 poison, which we have. Or we could search, gain 1 ration, and then roll a d6 to see what else you find. Either nothing if you roll a 1. If you roll a 2 through a 3, you find 1 trinket, and a 4 through 6, you find 1 ingredient. I want to rest, so we're going to spend 1 ration. And we are going to gain d6 plus 1 health from our Fur Cloak here, because it says you gain a bonus 1 health when you rest at the campsite. Is there anything else that happens when we're at the campsite? I don't think. No. Also, because we have Wizardry, we also unlock a 4th secret choice here where we could spend 1 ration to refresh one of our used incantations, but we haven't used any of those yet. So let's see what we get here for our health. 5. Dude, that's insane, guys. Spend 1 ration, gain d6 plus 1 health. Okay, so we gain 6 health. So we're only missing 4, so we fully heal, full recovery. That is insane. And remove a poison. Dang, dude, that is really good. That is awesome. Okay, cool. So this gets discarded. And then we got a decision to make here. I'm gonna put this. We need a combat quest token. So I'm gonna put this over this way to keep that open and available for us. And let's go again, guys. We're getting close to the end of the level. There's a skirmish. I think I'm gonna do it because we can connect up the combat quest token here. Yeah, it's kind of sketchy. I think I'm gonna do it. Should I Magic Lantern? Maybe. I don't know, guys. No, I'm just going to go for it. You draw your weapon and square off against your foe. Draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level to their health. Okay, let's see what we got. A skeleton. So he's got 6 health, plus 1 is 7 on dungeon level 1. He does 1 damage. He's got 1 armor. He's got a treasure class of B. He's weak to holy damage, which is great for us because we deal holy damage with the spiked club. If an enemy is weak to a particular type of magic damage, they take double that damage, which just made me think. There's a treasure in the treasure deck. It's like it's some kind of like hammer. It's like some kind of two-handed hammer, and it does 4 holy damage. You can only wield it if you have positive morality. So in this case, we wouldn't be able to currently. But dude, if you were able to hold that and it deals 4 holy damage, anything weak to holy, you're dealing 8 damage that they can't block. That's freaking insane, dude. My God. I could just imagine just like whacking enemies left and right across the room. They're just flying across the room. Oh my gosh, dude. Before combat, make a mind check, and if you fail, you gain 1 curse. We've got 2 mind. We got to hit lucky number 7 on these skill checks, so we need a 5 or better. These are pretty rough, guys. Yeah, we rolled a 1. Skill checks in this game are pretty gnarly. So we're going to gain a curse. All right, we got our first curse token. If we gain 5 of those, we're going to get a random scourge, which we don't want to get. In all the times I played the game, I haven't gotten a scourge yet, thankfully. Thankfully. Hopefully this won't be the run. So it says, when the skeleton successfully hits, you take an additional 2 ice damage. No, we won't, guys, because we're going to block 2 ice damage with a fur cloak. Let's freaking go, dudes. Okay, he's got an initiative of 5, and we've got 2 agility, 1 on our character, plus 1 from our glider. So we need 3 or better right here. And we got it. 3 plus the 2 is 5, so we equaled or exceeded his initiative. We get to attack first. He's at 7 health. We're dealing 2 with our weapon. Again, to reiterate, it's because it's got a brawn. It's got the brawn stat down here, and our brawn is 2. Our brawn stat is 2, so we get to add 2 damage when we attack with this weapon. So that's why I've got this on 2 over here. So we're going to end up dealing 2 physical damage. He's going to block 1 with his 1 armor, and then we're going to hit him for 2 holy because he's weak to, so that's 3. So he's going to go from 7 down to 4, so we need to deal 4 more damage. I think I'm going to spend 1 grit, and that's going to add on 2, so we need to do 2 or more damage with our roll right here, if I'm calculating it correctly. And I think we got it, guys. We got 6 minus 4 is 2, plus the 2 from our bonus damage from our grit, so that's 4. Plus 2 is 6, minus his 1 is 5, and that brings him down to 2. And then he takes 2 holy damage because he's weak to holy from our spiked club, and he's dead. We one-shotted him, guys. Get absolutely destroyed. So we're going to get 1 experience point, like so. And he's got a treasure class of B, which says 1 trinket or 1 ingredient. I think I'm going to go for an ingredient so we can try to get one that's maybe not 3 difficulty. We got it, dude. We got a thistle bloom. It's 2 difficulty. Let's check out what we can combine that with over here. What's our encumbrance looking like, too? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yep, we're on 6 right here. Let's see. What would we want to make with this? We just got the thistle bloom. Let's take a look at these. Is there anything we'd want to make here? Food? Not really. That's no different than just making food with these 2 right here. What about these ones? We could get some health back. Yeah, we could get a fair amount of health back. Okay, we're going to hang on to all of these for now. We don't necessarily need to make any potions right now, which is such a cool freaking mechanic, guys. It is so cool. I absolutely love the alchemy in this game. So fun. Okay, so we took him down. He is dead. We're going to put him on the bottom of the deck here. And we're going to set these off to the side. We're going to put this over here. And we're going to connect up this token over here for a combat quest token, dudes. Boom, we got the combat quest token. And if we check out our quest here, our first quest, we need a wealth quest token, a combat quest token, and a mystic quest token. So we've got them, guys. We've got 1 of each of those. So let's go ahead and spend those. And we have completed the quest. After a bit of turmoil, you finally find Godfrey kneeling before an altar in an old chapel. He seems happy to see a friendly face, and the 2 of you have a long chat over a bowl of stew. Gain 1 grit. Awesome. Let's go. After your meal and conversation, you know where you must travel to next. You may place 1 trinket at the altar as an offering, and this will gain you 2 health. Okay, we're not missing any health, so if we wanted to, we could have offered the amethyst or the scrimshaw, which is so cool, man, but we're not going to do that. We're going to actually just hang on to those, and we're going to move on to the next part of our quest here, guys. Let's go. That's very good. We're on level 1, and we got through 1 of the quest cards already. Again, our goal is to get through all 6 of the quest cards and then fight the final boss in order to beat the game. And we have to do that before we reach the end of level 5. So we've got locate the prison. You have been asked to locate the old goblin prison in the crags of Rat Rock. That's cool. I like that. The crags of Rat Rock. Here you should find clues to the location of an item of great value by searching all the long abandoned prison cells. Ooh, okay. You may spend 2 trinkets instead of a wealth quest token for this quest. Oh, so instead of needing a wealth quest token, we could spend 2 trinkets in place of it, and then we would just need a combat quest token and a mystic quest token. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind. Let's hope that we, maybe don't have to do that, but, it is an option for us. Unfortunately, we don't have any of those quest tokens. We still have a nature quest token, and we don't need that yet. We're going to go into this last room here. Ooh, a skirmish. I think I'm going to use my magic lantern. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the magic lantern. So when cast, you may reveal both dungeon cards and choose one to resolve, and both cards should be considered as the first card drawn when resolving, and it costs 1 grit to use this. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to flip this over like so. And let's check out this other card. And it's an ambush. We're going to pick this one. That came in handy so well, because if we would have pushed our luck into the ambush, we'd be the one getting ambushed. The enemy would have got a suffix abomination or a prefix abomination card. We don't want all that. So now we get to choose this as the first one. And you catch your foe by surprise and gain the upper hand. Draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level to their health. You get to attack first. Let's go, guys. So no need to mess with initiative. We get to attack first. And ooh, this is a big enemy, dude. A troll with 9 health. +1 from the dungeon level is 10. He does 3 extra damage. Oh my god. He's got 2 armor? This dude's a beast. He's got treasure class A. He's weak to fire. That doesn't help us out. If your attack misses against a troll, they will heal 3 health. My gosh. It says you may avoid a battle with a troll by discarding 3 trinkets. Dude, if I had one more trinket, I would. I think I would. I'd be like, here, take this. Leave me alone. We don't have it. At least we get to attack first. So, okay, so let's calculate damage. That's a fun thing about this game is like, I like calculating the damage that you're going to do beforehand to try to like figure out how much grit you should spend. Okay, so we're doing 2 damage. He's going to block both of that with his armor. So we're going to be doing 1 holy damage, putting him down to 9. Yikes. I think I'm going to have to spend 3 grit. Yeah, this dude's got too much health. We're going to have to spend 3 grit on this guy. So we're going to drop 3 grit to do 6 bonus damage if we hit him. Here we go. Okay, we're missing anything here, guys? Are we missing anything at all? I don't think so. We could ice arrows him, too. We could do that. Deal ice damage equal to, or deal ice damage to an enemy equal to double your mind skill. So our mind is 2. We would do 4 damage. It's pretty good. We also have the amethyst. You may discard an amethyst to add 2 ice damage to a single attack. That's also really good. Okay, something to think about. Let's go ahead and attack and see what we do. We spent 3 grit. We're doing 6 bonus damage if we hit him. Yes. Oh my gosh, dude. 6 minus 2 is 4. Plus our 6 bonus damage from spending 3 grit is 10. Plus the 2 damage from our spike club is 12. Minus 2 is 10. He's dead. Dude, we didn't even need the extra holy damage. We one-shotted him, dude. Let's go. I will say, too, in a lot of my plays off camera, maybe it's just because I'm being smart about calculating how much damage I need to deal. I typically have been one-shotting enemies, which honestly, you want to do that because you don't want them to hit you. You could die really fast. I had another game. I actually messaged Jason about it. Not like complaining. I just messaged him about it. I was like, dude, I just died to a swamp hag in the second room of the first dungeon level. It was like the second set of cards. This swamp hag like ravaged me, dude. It was so funny. But yeah, the games are very dynamic. It's really, really cool. It feels good. The combat feels really good. Very rewarding. Okay, cool. So we get 2 experience points. So we're at 5, guys. We're at 5. If we get 1 more experience point, skill proficiency mind, we could get another mind skill. We could maybe get another spell type, like go into some fire, ice, or holy damage. That'd be cool. And then he's got a treasure class of A. And if my eyes can see it over there, it says 1 ration and 1 gold or 1 treasure. Ooh. Let's go for treasure, guys. We want treasure. Let's see. We got the ration, the gold last time. But what do we got here, dudes? A compass. Okay. It's worth 3 gold. It weighs 1. It's an accessory. And it says, spend 1 less ration when you encounter the labyrinth. I like that. That's cool. So we'll go ahead and hang on to that guy right there. It weighs 1, so we're up to 7. Let's just double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and this extra one doesn't count yet because it's for every 2 trinkets and ingredients you have, you increase your encumbrance by 1. Nice. So we took down the troll. Very, very good. Very, very good. We'll put him over that way. And we've got an ambush card here that we're going to put right here and get another nature token that we don't necessarily need. So you know what we're going to do, guys? You know what we're going to do before we end the level here? I'm going to trade in this nature token and we're going to get 2 experience points. And so that's going to bring us up to 7. So I'm going to trade in the 5 that we have here and then 1 of the other 2 that we're going to get. And then we'll have 1 left over. And we're going to get another mind skill. Let's look through these mind skills. Before we decide to go with another branch of magic, let's see what else we have here. Let's see. Are these the other mind skills here? Yeah, wow, we got 4 other mind skills. Holy moly. We've got cunning. It says, you are a sponge when it comes to soaking up knowledge and are known to be quite clever. Whenever you are asked to perform a mind check, you may add 1 bonus point to your roll. Dude, that's pretty good. Our mind could go up to 3. When at the campsite, you are able to take a special reading action instead of taking another action. Doing so will gain you 1 experience. Ooh. So if you get this skill, it kind of fast tracks you into other skills. And you get a bonus mind point when you roll for mind checks. That's pretty cool. We've also got appraise. So the wording on this card, I messaged Jason about this. The wording on this card in your guys' final version is going to be a little bit different than what it is on here. I'm going to do my best to remember what it was. He sent me a picture of it, so I might have to pull up my phone in a minute or something to check if I can't remember, but I'll do my best to remember. It says, time spent on the trade routes and dealing with the merchant caravans has given you a keen eye when placing value on a good. When buying from the merchant or back at the Lonely Troll Inn, you may pay 1 less gold. It says trinket, that's what it was. You may pay 1 less gold for trappings and treasures, 1 gold minimum. And when selling ingredients to the merchant, he will pay you 1 gold for each ingredient. Okay, let me read that again so I can really absorb that. When buying from the merchant, like in the dungeon deck, or back at the Lonely Troll Inn in between adventures, you pay 1 less gold for trappings and treasures. 1 gold minimum. Okay, that's cool. So everything will cost 1 less gold down to a minimum of 1. And then when selling ingredients to the merchant in the dungeon, usually he buys 2 ingredients for 1 gold. He'll pay you 1 gold for each ingredient. Dude, that is really good. Oh man, that's pretty good, guys. And we got herbalism. Time spent in books and out in the forest has made you insightful in the workings of flora. Whenever you are to draw an ingredient card, you may discard the first card drawn and redraw a new card, but you must take the new result. Okay, that's pretty cool. And if you take the cook action at the campsite, you gain a bonus 1 health. That's cool. I like that. That's good for like making potions. And then was that it? Oh, and then there was 1 squirreled away in there. Alchemy. Toiling over ingredients in your lab has allowed you to unlock secrets hidden deep within. If you fail to craft a potion, you no longer have to suffer the risk indicated on the ingredient cards. Okay, and crafting difficulty is reduced by 1 when crafting a potion. Prerequisite, you must have the herbalism skill to learn this skill. Okay, so you've got to have herbalism first. And then we've got our magic over here, dude. I kind of want to go into magic. Dude, we got wizardry and we're a conjurer. Guys, I think we have to go into magic, right? We got to go into magic. Which one do we want to go into, though? Dude, we got the fur cloak, and we're, like, immune to ice damage. I know we got the spiked... or not immune, but we take 2 less. I know we got the spiked club that's doing holy damage. I kind of feel like we're, like, an ice wizard, dude. I feel like we're an ice wizard. We're going to go with ice magic. We're going to be Sub-Zero, dude. You have spent many hours buried in books, unlocking deep knowledge, giving you the power to control the element of ice. Gain the ability to cast all ice magic incantations. Let's go. So now we can cast all of them. Not just level 1s, but all of them, dude. All the level 2s now, too. Randomly draw 1 ice magic incantation to learn, and then look through the remaining ice magic incantations and choose a second one to learn. Prerequisite, you must have the wizardry skill to learn the skill. We got it. We got it. So now we're going to get all the ice skills. Dude, this is exciting. This is exciting. I've never done this before. We're going to get all the ice skills right here. Oops, we already got ice arrows over there too. Just chilling. No pun intended. Let's go ahead and get this. I apologize. Let's go ahead and shuffle it up. That's what you guys are here for. That's why you subscribed. That's what I tell myself anyways. We got Ice Wall. Avoid all fire damage from an enemy for the entire combat except bosses. That's insanely good. Yes. Okay, and then we get to pick another one. Blizzard. Oh, baby. Deal ice damage to an enemy equal to double your mind skill plus 2. That's insane. Dude, our mind is 2. That'd be 4 plus 2 is 6. Dude, if your mind skill was 3, you'd be dealing 6 plus 2, 8 damage. Oh my gosh, we're dealing 6 damage with this? I mean, this is probably what we're going to pick. Let's see what Freeze is. Freeze has a lot to live up to. Cast to skip an enemy's turn to attack. That's cool. Yeah, just freeze them solid. That is cool. That's actually really cool. Ooh. Is that better than Blizzard? Okay. I'm gonna make some, theory here a little bit. Adding 6 damage will probably kill the enemy, but it might not. It might not. Whereas freezing them and skipping their entire turn, and then you get to attack again, spend your grit again. It's pretty good. But this, you don't have to spend much extra grit other than what it costs to cast the incantation. They're both very good. Freeze says, or you may avoid a combat with an enemy that is weak to ice and has 7 or less base health. You gain 0 experience or treasure when you avoid an enemy. Dude, I got to go with Blizzard, dude. Dealing 6 ice damage to something is going to be so cool. Dude, we've got ice arrows, ice wall, and Blizzard. Dude, how freaking cool is this, guys? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then we're going to put Freeze back. Dude, this is sick. This is sick, dude. Okay, and then we get ice magic. Bam, right there. We got wizardry and ice magic. Let's go. Oh, this is so fun. This is so fun. Dude, Jason, thank you, dude. Thank you for making this. This is so cool. This is amazing. Okay, that's the end of level 1, guys. That is the end of level 1. Let's go ahead and scoop up the cards. Also, I know you guys are probably gonna be like, okay, dude, but I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are like this. I found a way to scoop up the cards that I find optimal. So at first, I was just scooping them up all like this, but then the quest tokens would kind of be in the way and I would fumble. Now I do the right side, the left side, and then boom, look at that. It doesn't disturb any of the quest tokens. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's go ahead and shuffle these up. I'm weird. I like little optimizations like that with things. That's just kind of how my brain works. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and shuffle these up. I know you guys are probably going to get sick of hearing it, but you're just going to have to deal with it, guys. This game's amazing. This game is amazing. I'm so sorry. I know you guys are probably so jealous right now. I've had several of you be like, I'm so jealous that you have this game right now. I know, guys. I know. It's going to be there soon enough, dudes. Don't worry. Time is flying by at light speed lately. It'll be there in no time. From what I saw on the crowd sale on the Game Crafter, it's estimated to ship sometime in January. We'll see. You know, you never know. You never know how that's going to go. It might be sooner. It might be later. It might be sooner, though. You never know. So, okay, guys. We need to feed our character. Let's go ahead and feed ourselves, and we're going to gain 1 grit. We're already at full health. I know the video is already long, and there's probably a ways to go. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm going to try to pick up the pace here a little bit. So we've got no poison, and then we're going to go to level 2 of the dungeon. Down to level 2. I did warn you guys, these playthroughs are going to be considerably longer than Iron Helm, so I hope you guys are here for that. I hope you enjoy it. It's like little mini movies right here, guys. Cool, so we're going down to level 2. I think that's pretty much it. I just want to take stock of where we're at. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We need to keep our eye out for treasure chests. We need to keep our eye out for the campsite, and I believe that's pretty much it. Okay, let's go ahead and head into level 2 of the dungeon. We're still on our second quest. We're trying to locate this prison in what was it, Rat Rock? Is that where we're at? Yeah, the Crags of Rat Rock. We've got an ambush. Here's my advice, guys. I didn't take my own advice earlier when I was playing off camera, and yeah, it didn't go well. Always do the ambush card as the first card. Just do it. Just always pick the ambush card as the first card. You catch your foe by surprise and gain the upper hand. Draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level to their health. You get to attack first. You know what, though? I say that. We're pretty like meh on grit. What do we have, 4 left? We're gonna do it anyway, because if I push into a skirmisher or an ambush, we're gonna have to fight anyway and be like, dude, I should have just done it. Dude, just always do the ambush first. So we catch our foe by surprise, draw an enemy card, add the dungeon level to their health, which is gonna be 2. So a Doom Skull, let's go. All the way from the dungeons of Tin Helm. He's got 7 health. And we get to attack first. He does 2 damage. He's got 1 armor, treasure class C. He's weak to holy, so our spiked club is going to deal double damage to him. If the Doom Skull misses during combat, it will explode, dealing 5 fire damage. Discard this card and gain no treasure or experience. And he's got 8 initiative, but we don't care about that. We're ambushing, dude. We snuck up on him. So let's see. What do we want to do here? He's got 7 health. We're going to be dealing 2. Minus his 1 is 1. We're going to be dealing 2 holy damage. Because he's weak to it instead of 1. So he's going to go down to 4. So I'm going to spend 1 grit, and we basically need to just do at least 2 damage with our roll right here. And we got it again, guys. See, isn't this cool, man? You get to kind of math it out. I know it's, you know, it's still luck of the roll, but you can kind of judge like the probability of what you're going to get. So we got 2. Plus the 2 from the 1 grit, that's 4. Plus 2 is 6. Minus 1 is 5. So he goes down to 2. And then we deal a holy damage to him, and he's weak to holy, so he takes double damage, and he's dead. And we're going to gain 1 experience points. See, guys, I'm pretty good at one-shotting enemies in this game so far. C is his treasure type. So and of course, it's a lot of luck, but still. 1 ration or 1 ingredient. I think I went the ration. Rations are good. Rations are good. You can also spend a ration at any time to gain back a health and a grit, which is really, really good. And that is it, guys. We took down the Doom Skull. He had no chance to explode and deal that fire damage to us. We're going to put the ambush on the tableau and then discard this card off this away. And we're going to continue on with our quest. What do we got? What do we need right now? Dude, we need everything. We need all 3 of these other quest tokens. Combat, Mystic, and Wealth. We don't have any of them. We got to pick up the pace. Campsite. We're going to do it. You have found a relatively quiet spot to set up camp. Let's go ahead and see. What do we want to do here? We need grit. I think I'm going to cook. Spend a ration to gain D6 minus D6 grit. Let's go ahead and do that. We do have the fur cloak that would heal us. If we rest, we don't need that. We're at full health. So let's go ahead and do this. We could also get back our lantern, but no, I want grit. I want grit. 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, we get back 2 grit. Not the best, but also not the worst. Better than getting none. You could roll doubles and get none, which is pretty nasty. We're going to discard this over this way. We're going to put this here, and we get another nature quest token that we don't need. We're going to hang on to them because we're bound to run into it at some point that we're going to need them. I could get rid of both of these to get 4 experience and get another skill. But, ooh, should we? No, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's see what we get here. We've got a skirmish. Ooh, we could get either of those. I kind of want to push my luck, guys. Guys, I kind of want to push my luck. I'm going to push my luck. You can't stop me. Yes, let's go. Okay, the merchant. We could buy from him. He's going to have 2 treasures and 3 ingredients cards. So let's see. He's got a hidden stash, which costs 0. So I guess we can't really buy that. He's also got a I don't know how this works. Jason, if you're watching the video, please let me know how this works. If you draw the hidden stash for the merchant, what do you do with this? Because it says discard this card to gain one of the following: 1 ingredient and 1 trinket, or 1 gold and 1 ration, but it costs nothing. So I don't really know how that, I don't know how that works, honestly. Anyway, okay, that's what he's got. And then he's got 3 ingredients that we can buy for 1 gold apiece. Is there anything that we're going to want from here? That lizard's foot looks pretty sick. And we can't really combine it with much that we have on us. These are pretty hard to roll. At 4, if we had 3 mind, maybe. Dude, this magma ring is stare me in the face, dude. Costs 4 gold, it weighs 1. Whenever you... I want this ring in real life, guys. If you can make rings, please send me this. Whenever you successfully deal damage, add 1 additional fire damage to your attack, and you gain a bonus 1 health when you take the cook action at the campsite. Guys, we got to buy this. We've only got 2 gold. We've got to figure out a way to get it. The merchant will buy any treasure or trapping card for 1 gold. He'll also pay 1 gold for any 2 ingredients. Maybe we should have got a praise. No, I'm happy with our spells. I'm going to sell him the compass for 1 gold. So that is a treasure. So he's going to give us 1 gold for that. And I'm also going to sell him, I think I'm going to sell him the mermaid's tongue and the dusk beetle. Yeah, I'm going to sell him both of these. Ooh, am I? No, I'm going to sell him the thistle bloom and the mermaid's tongue. I'm going to hang on to the dusk beetle. I'd like to double health and double poison on that one that we might be able to get. So I'm going to sell him those for 1 gold. So that'll bring us up to 4. I'll be like, dude, just hang on to the gold here. Take this other 3 gold. And boom, we get the magma ring. It weighs 1. So let's see, we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're at 6 encumbrance now. Very good. Amazing. And you can keep all the other stuff, I think, Guy. Yeah, we don't want to sell anything else. He can keep his other ingredients and his hidden stash. There we go. We'll set that over there. And good. We're good with the merchant. I'm going to set this, I guess, here because it doesn't really matter too much yet. We're going to keep going. We got another skirmish. I'm pushing my luck. Into a clearing. Let's go. Fortune finds those who take risks. Draw 2 encounter cards and pick 1 to resolve. Place the unused card either on top or bottom of the encounter card draw deck. Okay, so we're going to draw 2 encounters, and then we get to choose 1 to resolve. Wow, so we got the fruit tree or the sarcophagus. Dude, we could get a combat quest token right here, guys. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I'm actually going to put the fruit tree on the bottom, I think. I think you can get food from this. Oh, no, we're putting this on top. Yeah, we might actually want to go there. Okay, the sarcophagus. You find look at this. Look at this art, dude. So sick. You find yourself in an ancient burial room lined with tombs. All have been rated except one. We can either leave the tomb alone, move up 1 space on the morality tracker. Psh, we ain't going to do that. Or open the tomb, move down 1 space on the morality tracker, and gain 1 treasure card and 1 combat quest token. That is insane. We don't even have to make a skill check. Dude, okay, we move down 1. Whenever your morality moves down on the morality tracker, you gain 1 grit. Oh my gosh, it's paying off to be bad, guys. It's paying off to be bad right now. Can you please just stay in? Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on. The grit doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Cool. And then it says that you gain 1 treasure card and 1 combat quest token. Okay, let's gain a treasure card. The shard axe. Oh my gosh, dude. It's complete, dude. We are an ice wizard. This is like, this thing is insane. This and the amber blade are the best weapons in the game by far. I can already tell you that right now, guys. I can already tell you that right now. Okay, wait, we can't unequip this yet because we're in the middle of resolving a card. So we're going to put this in our inventory. You have to move around your inventory in between cards. So it weighs 2. So we're going up to 8. It says that the shard axe deals 3 ice damage to all successful hits. Freaking crazy, dude. It's so good. And we get this combat quest token. Let's go. Guys, this game is amazing. I can't get over it. I can't get over how good it is. It's Iron Helm cranked up to like the max, dude. It is so freaking good. And then we're going to put this over here. And boom, we got a Mystic quest token, guys. We just need the Wealth quest token to complete the next quest. Okay, we're in between cards here. We're going to swap out the Spiked Club for the Shard Axe. Dude, we're going full ice mode, dude. And the Magma Ring. We got to have a little bit of heat right here. You know what I mean? I want to see this Magma Ring. Yeah, I want that visible. There we go. I think it's too cool looking. Dude, this is so cool. Okay, let's keep on going, guys. Let's keep on going. I'm like a kid on Christmas right now, dudes. We got a mushroom cave. Yeah, let's go for it, guys. We've stumbled upon a grove of young mushrooms. We were really good at finding nice mushrooms earlier. Let's see if we can still do it. Oh, man. Okay, well. Gain a poison. You know what? I'm not scared. We got Murlax tonic, dude. We'll gain a poison. Let's go right here. Okay, the 1 poison, we're not scared. If it gets the 2 poison, yeah, we're going to go ahead and drink the tonic there. We'll go ahead and set this here and get our third nature token, dudes. Let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and go into the next room. Oh, we got the false idol here. Standing before you is an ominous statue of an ancient lord of the abyss. It is begging to be worshipped. What shall you do? Choose one. We could beg for power and move down 1 space on the morality tracker, gain 2 grit and 1 treasure card. We could beg for health, move down 1 on the morality tracker, gain 3 health and 1 ration. Or we can ignore it and move up 1 space on the morality tracker. Guys, we're going to beg for power. Move down 1 space on the morality tracker, so we go down to -3. We gain a grit from our glider, our little glider coming in clutch. And then we gain 2 grit and 1 treasure card. So we gain all of our grit back and we get a treasure. Dudes, what is happening? Uh-oh. Arrow trap. Instant karma. Make an agility check. It says, if you fail, gain 1 poison. Oof. Okay. So let's go ahead and roll. Our agility is 1 + 1 from the glider. We need 5. We need to roll a 5 or better. And we did not even get close. We rolled a 1. So we fail. And we take 1 poison. We gain 1 poison damage. Okay, that Murlax tonic's going to come in handy. See, I told you guys. I told you. Once this trap is resolved, draw and keep the next card in the treasure deck. Okay, cool. So we open up the chest and some arrows come flying out. But there is still a treasure in there. And it is a prayer beads. I don't think we're going to be able to use this. Gain 1 health or heal 1 poison every time you resolve the altar. Cannot be used if you have 0 or less morality. Oof, okay. We'll keep it in our inventory to sell. Keep that down this way. It weighs 1, so we're up to 9. There we go. Okay, and then we've got this to put out on the tableau. Let's put it here so that we can keep the wealth quest token available for us and keep on going here. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything, guys. Here we go, dudes. Treasure chest. You open the chest to find that it is almost empty. Gain 1 trinket. Okay, let's gain a trinket. The wand shaft. Oh my gosh. Item 2 of 2 required to create the Ice Wand reward card. Dude, we are seriously going like full on ice mode, dude. We got the amethyst here too. So we can combine these. Item 1 of 2 required to create the Ice Wand reward card. So I'm going to discard both of these trinkets. We're going to combine the amethyst with the wand shaft. Check out how cool this is, guys. We're going to combine those and we get to go into the reward deck and get the Ice Wand. Dude, we're going full on ice wizard, dude. This is so cool. You can't make it up, guys. It writes itself. It's worth 6 gold. It weighs 1 primary hand. The Ice Wand adds 2 ice damage to all successful hits. Now, I'm going to make a little bit of a gripe. Make a little bit of a gripe. I kind of feel like the damages between the Shard Axe and the Ice Wand should be swapped around, considering that this is considerably harder to get. Yeah, this is considerably harder to get. I kind of feel like those should be swapped around, where this should do 3 ice damage and that should do 2, because I don't really want to use this now. I guess, you know, it's a mind weapon, so you might want to factor that in considering whatever your your highest stat is. But in this case, Brawn and Mind are tied for me, so I would just use the Shard Axe anyway. So as cool as it was to find the Amethyst and the Wand Shaft, I don't want to use this because I've got the Shard Axe and the Shard Axe is just better. Feels a little bit bad. It feels a little bad. It's okay. We got this though. So it weighs 1. We're going to go up to 10, right? 2, 3. No, because we just got rid of 2 things. I think we're still at 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and then 10 with these. Yeah, we are at 10. Okay, we are at 10. Nice. And then since we did the treasure chest, it says you gain 1 bonus health and 1 bonus grit when you resolve the treasure chest, but we're already filled up right there, guys. So I think we're good to go. I don't think there's anything else that happens at the treasure chest here. No. Okay, I think we're good there. So we're going to put this over this way. We're going to set this here, and that is going to give us a wealth quest token. And check it out, guys. Check it out. So we're going to locate the prison here. We've got a wealth quest token. We also have a combat quest token. And we've got a mystic quest token. Boom, right there. And it says, rats scurry about the floor as you enter the old goblin prison. Blankets of cobwebs tell the tale of a place that has been lost to time. You begin searching for clues amongst bones and debris. Finally, you find a scroll that speaks of a magical item, but in picking it up, you trigger a trap. It's a trap. Make an agility check. If you fail, gain 1 poison. If you succeed, you avoid the trap and gain 1 experience. Okay, let's make an agility check. We got 1 plus the 1 from the glider. We need 5 or better. We've failed every time so far. Can we get 1? Nope, we can't get 1. So it says that if you fail, you gain 1 poison. Okay, so we're going to gain a poison. Oh yeah, we need to drink this tonic, dude. And then if you succeed, you avoid the trap and you gain 1 experience. Rip. Okay. So at least we found this scroll. We just found this scroll. Let's go see what the scroll is about, guys. Let's see. We're going on to quest 3 here. Find the cloak. The scroll hinted at the location of a powerful cloak that was said to have been stolen from a high priest of the red cloth. With a new sense of direction, you continue your quest by delving deeper into the dungeon. You may spend 2 health instead of a mystic quest token for this quest. Okay. So instead of the mystic quest token with the little potion, we could spend 2 health. So if we got a wealth quest token, dude, we've got nature quest tokens for days. We could just spend the 2 health. But we'll try to get one. We'll try to get the mystic quest token. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and drink Murlac's tonic, guys, before we get to the end of the level and have to acquire more poison. Because for every 2 poison you have at the end of the level, you get another poison. So discard to remove poison tokens equal to the level of your brawn stat. Our brawn is 2, so we're going to remove 2 poison. Like so. I like how the potions are different depending on the stat. You know, that's pretty cool. And then roll a d6, and if the result is 1, you lose 1 health. And it's a 2. Whew, we just barely got it. It was a batch that was almost bad, but it was just good enough. So this is a trapping. So we're going to put this back into the trappings, face up at the bottom in the discard, like so. There we go. Okay, cool. We got some poison off of us. And I think we're good to continue on with the adventure, guys. Let's keep on going. We're on the 3rd quest on level 2. That is really good. We got a skirmish here. I'm going to push my luck. Oof, into the labyrinth. Drat, you cannot seem to find your way out. Discard 2 rations. Lose 3 health for each ration you cannot discard. Gain 1 ingredient. Don't we have something for that? Oh, I got rid of the compass. No. Dang it, dude. So we lose 2 rations. Oh my god, that's all we have left. Oh no. Not good, guys. We get an ingredient. Okay, I guess it's something. A human bone. We get a human bone, dude. Okay, that's something. That kind of sucks. Now we don't really want that. That doesn't go well with the dusk beetle. That is brutal. That is brutal. But hey, there's a silver lining. We get a mystic quest token, so we're not going to have to spend that 2 health after all. So there we go. It was for the mystic, right? Yeah. Okay, we just need to get a wealth quest token and we can complete that quest too. Okay, this is the last room of level 2. We've got a skirmish. I'm going to push my luck. I really want to get this wealth quest token. If you see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I don't know if there's any more. There should be maybe 1 more, but they could also be in here. Ooh, there is one here, but it's not going to line up over there. We need it to be on the other side. But it's a clearing. Fortune finds those who take risks. This is perfect, guys. The fruit tree is coming up. And we're out of rations. See, I knew we should have put that back. This game is so good. Draw 2 encounter cards, pick one to resolve. Place the unused card either on the top or the bottom of the encounter deck. No, I don't drink coffee. I'm just really excited. I really like UnderQuest. We got the fruit tree. We got the gibbering fool. I don't drink energy drinks or nothing like that, guys. I'm just genuinely excited about the game. And you guys are probably like, this guy is crazy. We got the fruit tree here. I think we're going to do this one. We do got the gibbering fool. Do we have anything for him? No, we got that scrimshaw. Ooh, he'll give us a freaking wealth quest token, though? We got to make a mind check. We have to roll 5 or better. No. No. We're going the other way. I'm going to actually put him, I'm going to put him on the bottom. We could put him on the top or the bottom, right? Yeah, top or bottom. We're going on the bottom. There we go. Okay. Also, I'm really hoping that the battery of my camera doesn't die. If the video just suddenly cuts off and then comes back in, that's why. Okay, we got the fruit tree. In the clearing stands a tall and slender tree. Its higher branches bend with ripe fruit. Leaning against the base of the tree is an axe. We can chop down the tree, move down 1 space on the morality tracker and gain 2 rations. Or leave the tree alone, move up 1 space on the morality tracker and gain a nature quest token. Let's get to swinging, guys. We're going to chop this thing down. Move down 1 space, so we go down to -4. Whenever we do that, we'd gain a grip, but we're already maxed out. And we gain 2 rations just in time before the end of the level. How good is that? So this is going to go on the bottom of the encounter deck. The encounters are so fun, man. They are so fun. They're honestly, dude, I like them so much more than the plot cards from Ironhelm. I like the plots in Ironhelm, don't get me wrong, but these are even more fun, way more fun. Cool, so we're going to place this. It doesn't matter which way we place it. We cannot get another token, and that's it. That's the end of the level. And look, check it out, guys. The right side, the left side. Boom. No quest tokens disturbed. Let's go. Then we're going to shuffle these up. And we're going to prepare for level 3 of the dungeon. We're getting deep in there now, guys. We're getting deep. And I feel like we're almost halfway through the quests. Yeah, so we're going to try to pick up the pace here. Maybe we can bolt through these last few quests and try to get to the end here. I noticed that kind of tends to happen as you play through the game because you start acquiring quest tokens of different types. And if you hang on to them, you can use them for future quests that you push into or that you complete and then, go into. Okay. Or not complete, but you get what I'm saying. All right, guys, we got that shuffled up. We got to eat a ration. We're good. We don't gain health or grit because we're full. We only have 1 poison because we drank Merlax tonic. And we're going to go into level 3. We're going to go into level 3. Here we go. So the loot is going to get better now down here on level 3. And let's head in, guys. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything here. And, if I make a little mistake or here or there, it's okay, guys. We're playing UnderQuest, dude. Are you kidding me? Let's go. We got a skirmish. I'm pushing my luck. Into the Archangel. Let's go. Ooh, no, let's not go, actually. My health is already crumbling over here because it knows what's about to happen. That's crazy. You are blinded by a flash of light that quickly fades. After your eyes adjust, you are startled to see the form of a beautiful woman with large wings. She has been sent to judge your deeds. If you have positive morality, gain health equal to your placement on the morality tracker. If your morality is in the negative, lose health equal to your placement on the morality tracker. Dang, dude, all that stealing and everything and looting the sarcophagus is coming back to bite us, guys. We've got -4 morality, so we lose 4 health. Oof. Okay, so we're down to 11 health. Not too bad. Can we heal? Let's see. Can we use these to heal? Oof, that would be a 7 difficulty. No. We need another ingredient. I really want to make a potion. Okay, so we're going to put the Archangel out on the tableau. What are we looking for? A wealth quest token. Okay, neither of those is wealth, unfortunately. Let's keep on going. Skirmish. No. We're going to push past the skirmish. Into an ambush. No, dude. Your foe catches you by surprise and gains the upper hand. Draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level to their health. Draw an abomination card and add the prefix to this enemy. The enemy attacks first. Okay, let's see what we got. A goblin. It says you can avoid battle with a goblin by discarding a trinket. Here you go. Take the scrimshaw. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want to get hit. I'd rather just give him the trinket than him attack us. Take that and go away. So he's going to go underneath here on the enemy deck. There we go. It did also say to draw an abomination card, so technically I was supposed to. It would have been unholy, and then it would get discarded. So I'm gonna play completely according to the rules because we were supposed to do that. So then this is going to go out on the tableau, and I want to put it here because do I want to put it there? Yeah, let's put it there, and we'll try to get a combat quest token. We don't need it for this quest, but it'll be good to have in case we need it for a future quest. We've got an ambush. I'm going to do it. Always do the ambush as the first card. We catch our foe by surprise and gain their upper hand. Draw an enemy, add the dungeon level to their health, and we get to attack first. We got a Kafer here. We're on level 3. He's going to go from 4 up to 7 health. He's got 1 attack, 2 armor, treasure class B. He's weak to ice, guys. We are about to decimate him. Oh, yeah. Also, the shard axe deals 3 ice damage. We're not dealing holy damage anymore. We're dealing 3 ice damage now. This is freaking crazy. Oh, man. Before combat, make an agility check. If you fail, take 3 fire damage. What is this? We do got ice wall, I guess, but I don't know if I want to use it for that. Okay, agility. We need a 5 or better. We've failed every agility check so far. And that's not going to change, apparently. Another 1. We take 3 fire damage. We could ice wall. Avoid all fire damage from an enemy for the entire combat. You know what? Now's probably as good a time as any to just do it, right? I'm going to... it's only... Oh, that's 3 damage. You know what, dude? I'm going to do it. I'm spending the 2 grit, and we're going to ice wall, dude. We put up a big wall of ice, and we avoid all fire damage from an enemy for the entire combat. Yeah, let's do it. It does say before combat, but I would imagine that this is technically combat, right? Jason, let me know down below. We're going to ice wall it. We're going to ice wall that right there. Cool, so we're going to take no fire damage. Yeah, avoid all fire damage from an enemy for the entire combat except bosses. Okay, because that actually did just cross my mind, like, oh, what if we run into a boss that does fire damage? It doesn't matter. So now's the time to do it. We spent our 2 grit. We don't take any damage. It says when the Kafer successfully hits, you gain 1 poison, but we're ambushing him, so let's try to make that not happen. Considering we're dealing 3 ice damage and he's weak to ice damage, he's going to take double the ice damage. He's going to take 6 damage, guys. So we're just going to attack. We're not even spending any grit. Let's just hit him. Let's just hit him. We just have to not miss. Dude, he is so dead. 4 plus 2 is 6. Minus 2 is 4. So he goes from 7 down to 3. And then he takes 6 ice damage. 1 shot at him. See, guys, we're like one-shotting literally everything. So we gain 1 experience point. We're on level 3 and I'm still one-shotting stuff. And then treasure class of B. 1 ingredient and 1 gold or 1 trapping. 1 ingredient, 1 gold or 1 trapping? I mean... I kind of want the ingredient because I want to get another potion. So we're going to get an ingredient and a gold. We got the nether cabbage. Oh, that's perfect with the dusk beetle. Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, dude. Okay, that's really, really, really good. We got the nether cabbage here. And we also got, what was it? A gold? Yeah, and a gold. Okay, nice. And let's take stock of our inventory. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're actually at 9 right now, not 10. Okay, so we took this guy down. Very good. He's going to go on the bottom of the enemy deck here. And we're going to put the ambush right here like I planned to get this combat quest token for the future as insurance here. And we're going to keep going, guys. We just need a wealth quest token, dudes. We're not set up on the board to get one. A clearing, we're going to do it. Anything can happen in a clearing. Draw and resolve an encounter card. We get the Talking Dead. You hear the sounds of clattering bones and glass and someone whispering to themselves as you enter the room. You see an animated skeleton laying on a dining room table holding an empty glass. This wine is so sweet and it calms my dry throat. The skeleton looks your way. You must be looking for the unicorn? Ha! She left long ago. You may attempt to decipher the skeleton's cryptic riddle. Make a mind check. If you fail, gain 1 curse token. If you succeed, you gain the skeleton key reward card, which I can tell you is really good. It lets you look at the top 2 treasure cards anytime you would draw a treasure card and pick one to keep and discard the other. It's insanely good. Okay, so we need to make a mind check here. Our mind is 2, so we need a 5 or better. Come on, can we pass 1 skill check this game, please? No, we can't. We just roll 1 literally every single time. Okay, so if you fail, you gain 1 curse token. Okay, so we've gained our 2nd curse token. Is this going to be the game that I get a scourge? Is this going to be the first one, dude? The clearing, we're going to put here. And we get another nature quest token. Guys, I'm about to spend some of these. I'm going to spend 2 nature quest tokens and get 4 experience points because you get 2 for each. So that's 4. I'm going to spend 2 of our 3 over this way. That's 6. And we're going to get another mind skill. Let's go. We're going to get another mind skill. What do I want? What do I want? Cunning might be good, dude. Getting that +1 to your mind skill checks. And then getting an extra experience. Dude, praise is good too, though. Herbalism is also really good. I'm going to get cunning. I'm going to go with cunning. So when we're at the campsite, you're able to take a special reading action instead of taking another action. Doing so will gain you 1 experience. That is good, but I kind of just want it for the, whenever you're asked to perform a mind check, you may add 1 bonus point to your roll. That's really good. So we're going to get cunning. Nice. Okay, let's set these back over this way. Very cool. The leveling up system, the skill system, is even more interesting in this game, I think. I like the way the experience points work more than just killing enemies and the enemies acting as like, you know, experience, where you'd trade in 3 enemies for a skill within your proficiency or 5 outside of it. I like how the enemies award you an amount of experience points that reflects, you know, how difficult the enemy is. I think it's really, really cool. Okay, so we're going to put this over this way, and we're going to keep on going, guys. What do we have up? Okay. Here we go. It's bound to happen. The first exalted foe ever on the Game Night YouTube channel in UnderQuest. Before you stands a formidable foe, and there is no escape. Draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level to their health. In addition, draw 2 abomination cards. Apply the prefix from the first card drawn and the suffix from the second card drawn to the enemy. This card must be resolved if revealed. We cannot skip it. So we've got to draw an enemy card. It's a spider. He gets +3 health from the level, so he goes from 4 up to 7. And he gets 2 abominations. Let's see what we've got here, dudes. We have got a thieving spider of Sivlik. So I'm gonna have to tilt this my way a little bit because the ring light is absolutely blinding me with its glare. So it says thieving. If a thieving enemy successfully hits in combat, they steal 1 gold from you. And if you do not have gold, they will steal 1 random trinket. These items are lost forever. If a thieving enemy misses in combat, you gain 1 gold. And then we've got the spider here. Before combat, make an agility check. Oh, fun. If you fail, gain 1 poison. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Let's roll this 1 real quick. There it is. We fail, so we gain a poison. Like so. Dude, you can't make it up. You can't make it up, guys. If the spider misses during combat, you gain a grit. So if he misses, we're going to gain a grit and a gold. Dude, we might just want to like hang out with this dude for a while. Let him give us a bunch of grit and gold. And then he's of Sivlik, a thieving spider of Sivlik. Enemies from the plane of Sivlik are immune to holy damage and add 2 damage to all of their successful hits. Oof, that's pretty gnarly. Good thing for us we're not dealing holy damage, but yeah, he's got 6 initiative. We've got 2 agility. 1 on our character, +1 from the glider. The glider hooking it up, even though we haven't passed any skill checks. We need a 4 or better. We didn't get it, guys. 2 + 2 is 4. His initiative is 6. He gets to attack first. He's dealing +2 damage to all of their successful hits. And if he successfully hits, he's going to steal a gold from us. And if we don't have gold, he's going to steal a trinket, which we don't have any, but he'll steal a gold. So he's going to go ahead and attack. And he hit. I don't think anybody's missed yet. Has anybody rolled doubles this game? I don't think so. So he does 3 +2 because he's of Sivlik. So he's doing 5. And we've got no way to block it. Yeah. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like the adventure is about to come to an end. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 health, and I've got 2 poison, so we're effectively at 4 health. Also, if the spider... oh, yeah, if he misses. It's only if he misses. Okay. And was that... Oh, and then he steals a gold. Dang, dude. He's stealing a gold. There's a little bug crawling on the table over here, just coming to hang out. Okay, let's go ahead and retaliate here. He's at what? He's only at 7 health? Yeah, he's only... I think that's the reason that they're so easy to one-shot is because... bar like a... this little bug is just going on a journey over here. Bar a couple of the cards... I haven't seen many that add a lot of health to the enemy, so they're pretty easy to one-shot, but honestly, I think it's good, because if they hit you too many times, the game would be way too hard. You would just die. Like, look, he hit me, I'm like almost dead. So, it's like everything is a glass cannon in the game almost. Okay, not entirely, but, you know, sort of. Like, you deal a lot of damage, and the enemies deal a lot of damage, so it kind of feels like that a little bit. Okay, so let's see, what do we want to do here, guys? How much do we want to spend? He's weak to ice. So we're about to light him up. Yeah, we're about to light him up. Does he get any bonus like defense? No, we're about to light him up. I'm not even spending any grit. Get completely destroyed. Bam. Oh my god, dude. 5 damage. +2 from our brawn is 7. And he's dead. He's dead. He's dead before the ice damage even takes effect. It was 6 ice damage. It was 7 regular damage and 6 ice damage for 13 damage. That's insane. Like, even if he would have got a few extra health, we would have just decimated him. I didn't even have to spend any grit. Freaking crazy, dude. So we get an experience point. Let's go. We're up to 2. You can also discard experience points to re-roll your dice, which is amazing. And he's got a treasure class of C. 1 trinket or 1 ingredient. Let's gain another ingredient, dude. I really want to craft some potions. Fresh blood. Okay. We're going to check out our ingredients here in just a minute. If you defeat this enemy, you gain a bonus trinket. Okay, cool. We get a trinket anyway. Also, this is going to increase our encumbrance, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're up to 10 now. Being able to hold 12 is insane. Purple marble. Marbles are more valuable in sets. Collect different colored marbles to increase the value of your set. So if you have 1 marble, it's worth 1 gold. If you have 2 marbles, it's worth 3 gold, and so on and so forth. But there's only 2 different colored marbles in the game currently, purple and green. So the most you can get out of them is 3 gold if you trade them in. So we're going to go ahead and hang on to these. And I think you have to trade them in as a set, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and hang on to this. We got a little item over this way. Cool. We got to remember that we can use our ice arrows and blizzard. I'm trying to save that for the boss if we can make it to the boss to just do a bunch of damage to the boss. Then also, if you defeat this enemy, you gain an additional experience point. Let's go, guys. Heck yes. So cool. I love how different and varied the enemies are with the abomination cards. It makes it so interesting. Really, really fun. Super, super fun. Okay, the Exalted Foe, we're going to put him over here because we don't need any more nature quest tokens, guys. We just don't need them. Let's keep on going. What do we got? The Mushroom Cave. More of this. We're going to go for it. We have to. You've stumbled upon a grove of young mushrooms, so we're going to roll 1 die. See what we get. See if we can pick some good mushrooms this time. 5. Let's go. Gain 2 rations. That is amazing. That is amazing. I wish I could roll a 5 for a skill check. That'd be cool, but I'll definitely take the 2 rations. We're going to put this card... What do we need? We need a wealth quest token, right? Yeah, we need wealth. So it doesn't really matter where we put it. We'll just put this... We'll put this over here on this side. Okay, let's keep on going and see what we get. The false idol. Ooh, it does have a wealth. We could put that over here and try to start going for a wealth. Let's do it. Standing before you is an ominous statue of an ancient lord of the abyss. It is begging to be worshipped. What shall you do? Choose one. We could beg for power. That would give us back grit. Do we need to beg for health? Desperately. Move down 1 space on the morality tracker. Gain 3 health and 1 ration. That is so good. So we move down 1 space and our glider gains us 1 grit. The glider is so cool. We gain 3 health. The familiars in general are just really, really cool. I love the idea that this little glider is like flapping around, like flying around us as we're making our way on our adventure here. So neat. Creates a really cool visual. And then what else? We gain the 3 health and 1 ration. Dude, come on. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me, dude? Now we're going to put this over here. This is so fun, man. I'm having a blast if you can't tell, guys. I am having such a good time. I hope you guys are too, man. Clearing. Anything can happen in a clearing. Draw and resolve an encounter card. We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. I'm going to draw an encounter. We got Batruce. It says you are greeted by a dark-robed man with chilling eyes. You look like someone who dabbles in the dark arts. Come sit with me for a while. Okay, we're going to go sit with this dude, I guess. Ignore, or maybe not. We can ignore the warlock. Move up 1 space on the morality tracker. Psh, nah. Or sit with the warlock. Move down 1 space on the morality tracker and gain 2 ingredients and 1 mystic quest token. Dude, let's go. And we gain a grit from the glider? Are you kidding me? We gain 2 ingredients and 1 mystic quest token. Give me this. 1, 2. Boom. And we're up to 11 weight over here. Dude, we got so many ingredients, guys. We got to make potions. I keep forgetting we got to look at all these ingredients. We got to make potions. Cavern Zolia and Ogre's Toenail. And we get a mystic quest token. Give it to me, baby. Boom. I really want a wealth quest token, though. That would be good, too. Put this here. The encounters are so fun, man. We're going to go over here with it. And boom, we get another nature quest token. This is crazy, dudes. How many XP do we have? 3. Okay. I kind of want to try to get a skill outside of our proficiency. It costs 10 experience to do so. Okay, before we go into the last room of level 3, let's make some potions. We need to heal. We really need to heal. So let's see. What are our options here? Dude, we could go nether cabbage dusk beetle. Yeah, because we don't have to move those at all. Okay, we're going to go nether cabbage dusk beetle. We're going to combine these into a potion. Also, I clarified with Jason. I taught this correctly in the tutorial, but I just wanted to clarify with him after, and thankfully I taught it correctly. I asked him, can you ever combine more than 2 ingredients together? And he said, currently, no, you just combine 2. So I was like, okay, good. So we can get 5 hearts right here since we've got these lined up. We've got 3 and 3. So the difficulty of this potion is 6, and we've got a mind value of 2. It does say that when you're asked to perform a mind check, you may add 1 bonus point to your roll, but that's not what this is. This isn't a mind check. So we're going to go ahead and roll. We're going to add 2 to our roll. So we need 4 or better because we have to equal or exceed the difficulty of the potion. So we got a 50-50 shot here, guys. No, we didn't get it. I'm spending a experience point to re-roll. You could do that with any roll in the game as long as you have experience points. 4 or better. Let's go, guys. We got the 4 plus our 2 mind is 6, and it's 6, and we got it. So we heal for 5. If you ever roll a 6, you get an exquisite version of the potion, and you get to pick one of these rewards. And if you roll a 1, then you fail, and you've got to take one of these risks at random, which is pretty gnarly. But dudes, we get to heal for 5. That's so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude, we're only missing 1 health. Let's go. We made a nether cabbage dusk beetle potion, health potion. So cool, man. Let's go. Let's go, dude. We're going to put that over there. Heck yes. Do we want to make more potions? Ooh, maybe we want to get rid of some of that poison. We do want to get rid of some of that poison, dude. We're going to use the fresh blood and the human bone, and we're going to slide them up by 1 because they start here, and we're going to move them up by 1, and we match up the poison drops. So that's going to be 1 plus 2 plus 2. So 5 is the difficulty, and we've got 2 mind. So we need 3 or better. You always add your mind stat to your alchemy roll. So we need 3 or better. Yes, we got it, dudes. 4 plus the 2 is 6. That's 5 or more. So we get to heal 2 poison. Dude, making potions is so fun. It is so fun, especially when they work, when they actually work. So a human bone fresh blood potion. That sounds disgusting. I mean, I guess the nether cabbage dusk beetle doesn't sound much better, but I think I would rather that than a human bone and blood potion. Okay, cool. And then we got an ogre's toenail, just chilling. So let's take stock of our inventory again. 1, let's do is 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 with these 2 together. So we're at 9 encumbrance. Because again, every 2... Oh, wait, there's something hidden under here. Oh, a cavern zolia. Okay, we're still at 9 though. Oh, I didn't realize that was there. Do we want to use this for anything? Dude, we could get rid of our curses. Let's try to get rid of our curses, guys. Yeah, let's try the little crosses right there can get rid of curses. So we can get rid of 2 curses. Let's try it. So we don't even have to move them. 3 and 2 is 5. So we got plus 2 from our mind stat. We need 3 again. We need a 3 or better. Oh, we got a 2. Do we want to re-roll? I do want to re-roll. We're going to re-roll. We need 3 or better. We got 66% shot here, dudes. Let's go. We got the 4 plus the 2. I really wanted to make an exquisite version, but it's okay. And we get to remove 2 curses. Dude, the potions are crazy. We're not getting a scourge today, dude. Get that out of my town. I feel like you've got to get exceptionally unlucky to get a scourge. I haven't played the game quite enough yet to really know, but I feel like I've played enough times now to where like I've never gotten a scourge, and I haven't even gotten close to getting a scourge. Plus the fact that you can get rid of the curses with your ingredients with potions is... Yeah, but honestly, the scourges are really nasty, so you probably want them to be few and far between. You don't really want to be getting them all the time. You know what I mean? You want it to be a rare occasion when you get them every now and then. Okay, I think we're good, dude. So now we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're at 8 encumbrance. We can still hold 4 more. We got this little marble rolling around in our pocket, and I believe we are good to go. Yeah, let's keep on going. So we're going to put this over here. We got a skirmish. I'm going to push my luck. Push my luck, dude. Give me a wealth token on the left side. Ooh, let's go. Let's freaking go, guys. The treasure chest. You open the chest to find that it is full of treasure. Gain 1 treasure card, 1 ingredient, and 1 trinket. And special ability, gain 1 bonus health and 1 bonus grit when you resolve the treasure chest. Boom, we finally got to get it, dude. Let's go. We get a treasure card. What do we get? A spiked mace. Add 2 holy damage to all your successful hits in combat. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It weighs 2. I mean, we're not going to use it because we got this insane thing right here. It weighs 2. See, like, this makes sense. The spiked mace dealing 2 holy damage. Like, I feel like that belongs in the treasure deck. This just seems really, really strong. I wish the Ice Wand and the Shard Axe had their damages reversed, but I don't know. Anyway, it's still cool. I'm not going to complain that I have it, that's for sure. And then we get an ingredient. Let's see what we got here. A Serpent's Eye. Okay, cool. So we went through the whole deck here. A Serpent's Eye. We'll hang on to that. That's going to add 1 to our weight since we've got a trinket and an ingredient. And then a trinket. We get another trinket. And it is the Ivory Comb. It's worth 3 gold. And if you encounter the Delirious Recluse in the encounter deck, you may give her the Ivory Comb and you will decipher her words without a mind check. In addition, she will also give you 2 ingredients. Okay, cool. So we're going to hang on to that over this way. Nice, dude. Look at all our stuff, man. This is crazy. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. We got a Spike Club. We got a Spike Mace. We got an Ice Wand. Oh, I forgot about the Magma Ring. I need to put that on top. I wasn't factoring that in. We're dealing 1 fire damage. Yeah, see? Okay, I need to put that over there. We were 1 shot and everything anyway. It's not like we needed it. It would just add insult to injury, really. Also, we got to keep in mind that we get, whenever we're at the campsite and we take the cook action, we would gain a bonus health with that. We also gain a bonus health from this when we rest at the campsite. Oh, that's when you rest. What is this? You gain a bonus 1 health when you take the cook action. Okay, interesting. So if we rest or cook, we're going to gain an extra 1 health. And then, guys, we get to put this here on the tableau, and boom, we finally get our wealth token that we've been going after. Let's go. So before we go into the next dungeon level here, we're right at the end of this level. We're going to go ahead and complete this quest. So we've got a wealth quest token. We need a mystic quest token. And we need a nature quest token that we've got 3 of. We've gotten so many of those this game. It says, you find yourself at a threshold to an entrance to a sanctuary. You light a few candles and locate a dead man in the center of the room. He has been robbed by the looks of it. Behind some nearby rocks, you find a satchel containing the cloak that you seek. Gain the Crimson Cloak reward card. Further searching indicates the man was not alone, and whoever killed him kidnapped his companion and took them further into the dungeon. Oof. Okay, so we get to look through the rewards card, and we get the Crimson Cloak reward card. Let's see, what is the Crimson... Here we go, the Crimson Cloak. Okay, it's 4 gold. It weighs 1. It's an accessory. Whenever you beg at the false idol, you may reactivate a spent incantation. Dude, that's amazing for us. Oh, baby. And this doesn't go on your body? It's an accessory? Dude, this thing's crazy. This thing's crazy as a wizard. Oh my god. Dude, come on, bro. I'm going to put that under here because I don't want to forget the magma. Actually, I got the 1 damage over here on our tracker now. I want to put this here so I don't forget this. There we go. That's insane, dude. So whenever we're at the false idol, if we beg for power or health, we can reactivate one of our spent incantations, dude. We are popping off right now, dudes. Come on. Okay, we're going into the 4th quest. We're halfway through the quests. It should start picking up now, though, because like I mentioned earlier, look, we already have 4 quest tokens over here. We literally got it. We can complete the quest now. Rescue Olive. The clues found mention a healer from Norcia called Olive. You think you may have heard of the name before. It sounds like she is being held in Bal Alrum by bandits, where they will likely send word seeking a ransom for her release. Ooh, that sounds like something that'd be in Diablo 2. Bal Alrum. That's cool. Also, we just picked this up at weighs 1, right? So we're at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're at, we're at 11. We're at 11 and a half, really, with the Serpent's Eye. We're getting close to being maxed out here. Did I count this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we're at 12. I didn't count the fur cloak. We're actually maxed out. So, ooh, I've got to drop something. I'm gonna drop the marble. I feel like when more marbles get added to the game, they'll be more valuable. As of right now, they're really not that valuable, honestly. I'm not that worried about it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. And yeah, okay, so we're looking for Olive. Cool. We need a nature quest token. Boom. We need a combat quest token. Boom. And we need a mystic quest token. Boom. And boom. You discover a bandit camp just outside of Bal Alrum. You spy 3 bandits and a bound woman. We can either fight the bandits, lose D6 health minus your brawn, and you gain the Olive reward card, or pay the ransom. Spend 3 trinkets, and you gain the Olive reward card. Oh, we only have 1 trinket. Okay, well, I guess we've got to fight, guys. We're going to fight these dudes. We're going to lose D6 health minus our brawn. Our brawn is 2, so D6 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. Yikes. Okay, so they beat up on us a little bit, but we do manage to take them down. And we gain the Olive reward card. Okay, let's go. Also, it says, Olive instructs you as to where she was heading, before she was captured. Ooh, okay. So let's go ahead and grab Olive out of the reward deck real quick here. Where is she? There she is. She gives us 0 extra attack, but she does give us 1 more defense. Let's go. So we finally have defense against physical damage. Whenever you resolve the campsite or mushroom cave, you gain 1 bonus ingredient. We can give her ingredients to increase her morale, which starts at 3, and Olive loses 1 morale every time you gain poison. Cool, so she's going to go over this way. So we got to keep an eye out for the campsite. Is that what it is? I already forgot, guys. Yeah, the campsite or mushroom cave. We got to keep an eye out for that, and she'll give us an extra ingredient. Dude, this is so cool, man. This is so fun. We're going on to the next quest already. See, guys, we just powered through 2 quests right in a row. Find the Sanctum. The Sanctum is a place you have heard mentioned in whispers back at the Lonely Troll Inn. It is not a place you seek out without a purpose, yet here you are diving deeper into the darkness. All the cards point to there being something there that will address all your questions. Okay, so we need wealth, mystic, and combat. All the ones that we don't currently have. Everything but the nature quest token. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next level. That was a lot right there at the end of the level. So let's go ahead and move on here. We're going to shuffle up the dungeon deck in preparation for level 3. There we go. Or level 4, rather. That was level 3 right there. Also, I'm going to shuffle up the ingredients deck since we ran out of those. We'll form a new ingredients deck. Okay. We're going to eat a ration in between levels. That's going to give us a health and a grit. We have to feed... also she's got 3 here for her morale. We have to feed our companion, otherwise they're going to leave us. So I'm going to go ahead and feed Olive 1 ration. We don't have any poison, and we're going to go down to level 4, guys, where the loot is going to get even better. Okay, here we go. We're heading in, dudes. We're heading in. I hope you guys are enjoying, man. We got the labyrinth. Oof. I think I'm just going to do it. Discard a ration and gain a trinket. We're just going to do it. I'd rather do that than risk pushing into something bad. At least we get a trinket out of it. It's the ancient coin. It's worth 1 gold. If Borko is your companion, you may trade the ancient coin with him for a random treasure card. Okay, so I keep forgetting here. I know I'm keeping track of it here, but I feel like... Oh, yeah, we're at 12. We're at 12. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop the ancient coin. I don't want it. We will just drop it. We don't have Borko as our companion. We're going to put the labyrinth up here on the tableau. Okay, nice. Let's keep it going here. We're either going to get mystic or potentially... Yeah, mystic. I was going to say or potentially wealth. We're going to go to this clearing, guys. Anything can happen in a clearing. Draw and resolve an encounter card. And it is the Portcullis. Before you stands a large iron gate on the other side. It looks to be an old storage room lost to time. Maybe the Portcullis can be lifted. Make a brawn check. If you fail, lose 1 grit, and if you succeed, gain 1 treasure card and 1 combat quest token. That would be so good. And then it says, discard the mysterious key to automatically succeed at opening the Portcullis. Doing so causes you to forfeit the combat quest token, but you would still get the treasure. The mysterious key is a trapping card. We don't have that, unfortunately. Or fortunately, honestly, because we would have to forfeit the combat quest token, and I want that. So we're going to make a brawn check. Our brawn is 2. We need to hit good old lucky number 7. We need a 5 or better. Can we pass 1 skill check, please? Oh my god, we finally did it, guys. Let's go. 5 plus 2 is 7. It says, if you succeed, you gain 1 treasure card and 1 combat quest token. Let's freaking go. So we gain a treasure card. It is the Bleeding Circlet. It weighs 1. It's worth 5 gold. It goes on your head. Once per dungeon level, you may use health instead of grit to cast an incantation. Oh, really? That's actually pretty good considering our grit is so low. I think I want this. What do we drop? We drop the spiked mace. We don't need this. Yeah, we don't need the spiked mace. We'll drop that. It weighs 2. So that's going to free up 2, and then we're going to pick up the circlet, which weighs 1. So we're at 10 encumbrance, and we're going to put that on our head. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Amazing. We got all these weapons and stuff over here that we don't need. I'm hoping to find a merchant so I could sell a bunch of this stuff to him. And we get a combat quest token, guys. Are you kidding me? Let's go. We put this underneath the encounter quest deck, and check this out. I'm going to put this here. Boom. We get a mystic quest token. Just like that. We just need a wealth quest token. Story of our life in this adventure. Just need a wealth quest token, and we're there. A skirmish. I'm going to push my luck into... Oh, a skirmish. Hey, we get the wealth quest token, though. I will take it, dude. Literally, I don't care. I will take it. You are taken off guard and stumble for your weapon. Draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level to their health. In addition, draw an abomination card and apply the prefix to the enemy. Okay, so we're going to draw an enemy. It's a wood hag. Oof, that's the thing that wrecked me that I was talking about earlier that I died in the second room of level 1-2 was a wood hag. I hope it's not the same one. So we're going to draw an abomination. She's a vile wood hag. I mean, that kind of goes without saying, right? So the wood hag has 5 health plus 4, 9 here on level 4. She does 1 damage, 0 armor, thank goodness. A treasure class B. She's weak to fire. Hey, we've got the magma ring, so whenever you successfully deal damage, you add 1 additional fire damage to your attack. So she's going to take 2 damage instead of 1 from the fire damage. It says before combat, make a brawn check, and if you fail, you lose 1 grit. Okay, we'll make a brawn check. We get 2 added to our roll. We need 5 or better. And we just barely missed it, so we're going to lose a grit. That's okay. We have full grit. When the wood hag successfully hits, she heals 2 health. And she's got 6 initiative, and she is vile. If a vile enemy successfully hits in combat, you gain 1 poison. And remember, Olive says that she loses 1 morale every time you gain poison. And vile enemies begin combat with 2 less health. So she goes from 9 down to 7. Okay, I'll take that. And then she's got 6 initiative. We've got 2 agility. We need 4 or better. And we didn't get it. We did not get it. So the wood hag gets to attack first. She adds 1 to her damage. She does 3 plus 1 is 4. Minus the 1 that Olive is providing us is going to be 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And when she successfully hits, she heals 2 health, but she's already at full health. And then if a vile enemy successfully hits in combat, you gain 1 poison. So we gain a poison, and that drops Olive's morale. We can give her ingredients to increase her morale. So I think I'm actually going to give her a spider eye to increase her morale here. Go ahead and take that ingredient. Thank you very much. I'd rather Olive stick around than have a random spider eye hanging out. Okay, we're going to go ahead and retaliate here, guys. So we're going to be dealing, we're still doing bronze, so 2. She's got no armor, so she's going to go down to 5. Then she's going to take 2 more burn damage and go down to 3. I think I'm just going to spend 1 grit. We need to just deal 1 damage. We need to not miss. If we roll a hit, we kill her. There we go. So 2 plus the 2 is 4. So that's going to go down to 3. I'm sorry. It's 2 plus 2 from the grit that we just spent. She goes down to 1. And then our magic ring deals 2 burn damage to her since she's weak to burn or weak to fire. Amazing. One-shotted once again. We're just one-shot and everything. Have we not one-shotted an enemy? I think we've one-shotted every enemy. Okay, so we gain 1 experience point. We're only at 2. I don't think we're getting a skill outside of our proficiency here, boys. I've been forgetting too that I get to add 1 to my mind checks with cunning. Oops, that's okay. I don't think it's come into play, has it? Hopefully not. And then we also get treasure class B, 2 ingredients or 3 gold. Considering Olive likes to have ingredients to increase her morale, we're going to stock up on some ingredients. And we might even be able to use these. No, these aren't that great. We could only really use these for shifting them up to get rid of curses, but we don't have any curses anyway. But we'll hang on to these as fodder for Olive to increase her morale. And was that it? 2 ingredients? Yeah, or 3 gold. And then if you defeat this enemy, you gain a bonus ingredient. Dude, that's literally perfect. The Harpy Fig. Let's see. Do we actually want to use some of these for anything? Oof. No. No. Do the Wisp Essence and the Harpy Fig together? No. That's crazy. That's a high difficulty right there. Plus, we'd have to ship them. Okay, the Wood Hag is no more. We took her down, man. I have avenged myself, or my other fallen foe, rather, or fallen friend, rather, from the other playthrough. Okay, we're going to put this here, dudes. And boom, it was all worth it, man. We get the wealth quest token. Guys, see, we're blasting through these quests now. We're getting close, dude. I know there's a long one, man. We got a wealth quest token. We've got a mystic quest token. We've got a combat quest token, guys. Just like so. After much sacrifice, you find yourself at the Sanctum's threshold. In the center is a large monolith. You take some time to examine the runes carved into it. It indicates that a great evil lies below you, should you wish to seek it out and destroy it. You may place 1 food at the monolith as an offering, and this will remove 1 scourge from your adventurer. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I've never seen this. I mean, there's a lot that I haven't seen, but yeah, I haven't seen that. Okay, that's another way that you can get rid of a scourge, is if you offer up a ration. Interesting. Okay, we don't need to do that because we've only got 1, so I don't really want to get rid of it, and we don't have a scourge anyway. So, dudes, this is it. Quest number 6, guys. What do we have here? The Death Warden. This is the only one I've gotten. This is the only one I've ever gotten. I've gotten it I've played the game several times. I've gotten this one every single time. I want to get the other ones. We'll get them eventually. This is the first time for you guys seeing it though. The Death Warden. What terrible place are you heading towards, you ask yourself, as the smell of rot and decay fill your senses. The descent finally ends and you begin to walk down a long corridor. Shelves carved into the mossy stone contain the skulls of countless adventurers. Once again, we don't need nature quest token. We need combat, mystic, and wealth. I feel like that's been like all of the quests except for one so far. All right, here we go, guys. This is the last leg of our adventure here, guys. We're getting very close. We've got an ambush. Yeah, we're gonna do it because you always got to do ambush first, guys. You catch your foe by surprise, gain upper hand, draw an enemy card, and add the dungeon level to their health. A wolf, level 4, so he's got 5 plus 4. He's at 9 health. It does say you may avoid combat with a wolf or battle with a wolf by discarding 1 ration. We only have 1 ration. It would save us a lot of grit, but I want to keep Olive around. Yeah. I don't think I want to do that. No, we're just going to fight him. It says wolves re-roll their attack if they miss, but must take the new result. Okay, but we get to attack first. We're ambushing him. Let's see. He's weak to fire. He's got no armor. He does 1 extra damage. So we're going to attack first here. Let's see. We're dealing 2 plus 1 fire, but he's weak to fire, so he's going to take 2. So that's 4 damage. And again, he has no armor. Plus we're dealing 3 ice damage. So that's 7. So we literally just need to deal 2 damage. I'm just going to attack him. We need 2 or better. Dude, magic damage in this game is insane. We need 2 or better. We got it. 2 plus 2 is 4. He's got no armor, so he goes down to 5. Then we hit him for 3 ice damage with our shard axe, so he goes down to 2. And then we hit him with the magma ring for 1 fire damage, but he's weak to fire, so he takes double, so he's dead. We just one-shotted him, and we didn't even need to spend grit. Magic damage is crazy. So we get 1 experience point. We get treasure class C, 1 trapping, or 1 ingredient and 1 gold. What are we looking at here, dude? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're at 11. I think I want the ingredient and the gold. Let's do that. We're going to grab an ingredient, an ogre's toenail. And we get a gold as well. Let's get 2 things instead of 1. That seems good. And that is it. Okay, so the wolf is dead. Unfortunately, we had to take down the poor wolf. And we're going to put this over this way. We're going to put this here because we're not worried about the forest quest token. And do we want to combine any of these? Let's see. Do we want to combine anything? We can maybe try to get rid of poison. We only have 1 poison. We do need to heal. Let's try to heal. Let's try to make a potion with the Cavern Zolia and the Ogre's Toenail. That's going to free up an encumbrance here. So we're going to shift these up by 1. So that's going to add 1 to the difficulty. So we got 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1 is 6. Plus our 2 mind. And this is not a mind check. Okay, so we need, only 1 die. We need 4 or better here. And we got it with a 5. Let's go. Almost an exquisite potion. We get to heal for 5, guys. And we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, exactly 5. We're at full health. Amazing. Dude, I can't state it enough. The alchemy system is so fun. So rewarding. Super, super fun. Getting to craft the potions that you need at the time. Really nice. All right. Let's keep on going. See what we got. Oh no, another exalted foe. Before you stands a formidable foe and there is no escape. This might be it, guys. We got to draw an enemy. Oh, a Balakor. I've never fought this guy. He looks so freaking cool. And then he gets 2 abomination cards here. A prefix and a suffix. We've got a leeching Balakor of Seldor. That's insane, dude. That's so cool. Okay, so he gains 4 health from the level. So he goes from 8 up to 12. The Balakor does 2 extra damage. He's got 1 armor, treasure class A. He's weak to fire, so our magma ring is going to come in handy. It says when the Balakor successfully hits, you take an additional 3 ice damage. Our fur cloak will block 2 of that. If your attack misses against the Balakor, you lose 1 grit. He's leeching, so if a leeching enemy successfully hits in combat, they heal themselves for 2 health. But if a leeching enemy misses in combat, they lose 2 health. And then Enemies from the plane of Seldor are immune to holy damage and add 1 poison to all their successful hits. Ooh, Olive does not like the sound of that. Okay, so he's got an initiative of 6. We've got agility 2. So we need a 4 or better right here. And we got it, dude. We just got it. So 4 plus or 2 is 6. We equal or exceed the initiative. And we're going to go ahead and fight this guy. Let's math this out. So he's got 12 health. We're dealing 2 from our weapon. He's going to block 1, so that's 1 damage. That'll put him at 11. He's going to take 2 fire damage to put him down to 9. He'll take 3 ice damage and put him down to 6. So I think I'm going to spend 2 grit for 4 bonus damage. And then we need to do at least 2 damage right here. And am I missing anything? Hopefully I'm not missing anything here, guys. I don't think so. Magma Ring, Ice Wand, blah, blah, blah. Crimson Cloak. No, okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. We need 2 or better. Let's go. He's dead. 3 plus the 2 is 5. Plus the 4 from the grit that we spent is 9. Minus his 1 armor is 8. So he goes down to 4. Then he takes 3 damage from the Shard Axe, goes down to 1, and then double damage 2 from the Magma Ring, and he's dead. Dude, we're one-shotting every enemy. It's crazy. So we get 2 experience points. I don't think anything has survived. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, nothing survived the first attack. And then treasure class A. 3 rations or 1 treasure and 1 gold. 3 rations, please. Thank you. That's incredible, dude. Oh my god. If you defeat this enemy, you gain a bonus ration. If you defeat this enemy, you gain an additional experience point. Dude, this is hilarious. Am I at 6? 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am at 6. We could learn another skill. Another mind skill. Oh my god, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not going to do it yet. Maybe we'll get a few more experience points and we can learn a skill outside of our proficiency. Okay, wow, that was crazy. That was an exalted foe. We just one-shot him. He did nothing to us. Okay, so this is going to go here. And dude, we get a combat quest token. Let's go. It's insane. We need a mystic and wealth quest token, guys. Let's see what we got in store for us here. We got the treasure chest. Yes, please. We gained 1 trinket, man. So we're going to go ahead and grab this trinket. It's a bottle of wine. It's worth 1 gold. If you encounter the talking dead. Oh, that was that skeleton guy from earlier that was talking about like the unicorn or something. You may give the skeleton this empty bottle and you will not have to make a mind check. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's going to add another encumbrance, right? Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, okay, so we're up to 11 now. Okay, and our ability procs here. So we gain a grit and a health whenever we resolve the treasure chest. And I'm going to put this... Ooh, where do we want to put it? I'm going to put this here. Ooh, am I going to put it there? Yeah, I'm going to put this here. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it there. All right, let's keep on going. We're getting close here, guys. We are getting close to the end. An ambush? Yeah, I mean, I guess we kind of have to do it, right? Draw an enemy card. They add the dungeon level to their health, and we get to attack first. Ooh, a shade. 9 plus 4 is 13 health. He does 1 damage, 2 armor. Treasure class A is weak to holy damage. We're not doing any of that. Before combat, make a mind check. If you fail, take 3 ice damage. Okay, I remember this time. Cunning. Whenever you are asked to perform a mind check, you may add 1 bonus point to your roll. So we've got 2 mind plus the 1 is 3. So we need to roll 4 or better. And we didn't get it. Do we want to re-roll? We're going to take 3 ice damage. I'm not worried about it. With the fur cloak, you reduce all ice damage you take by 2. So we only take 1 damage. Get destroyed. And it says, when the shade successfully hits, you gain 1 curse. But we're ambushing, so we get to attack first. He's got 13 health. We're dealing 2, but then he's going to block the 2. We're dealing 3 ice damage and 1 fire damage. So that's 4. That would bring him down to 9. We need to deal a lot of damage. I'm going to spend 3 grit. 1, 2, 3. Here, let me put this here so I don't forget. So we're going to deal a bonus 6 damage if we hit him. Nice, dude. 4 plus 6 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. Minus 2 is 10. He goes down to 3. And then we hit him for 3 ice damage, and he's dead. This is hilarious, dude. We gained 2. I'm having so much fun right now, guys. You got no idea how much fun I'm having. Treasure class A. 3 rations or 1 treasure and 1 gold. Let's get 3 rations. You can eat rations at any time to gain a health and a grit. I'm going to eat one. We gain a health. We gain a grit. Dude, I'm having so much freaking fun right now, man. It is ridiculous. The shade is no more. Get out of my town, bro. And we're going to put this over here and get a nature quest token. And I am going to spend the nature quest. We don't need them anymore. I'm going to spend both of these nature quest tokens to gain 4 experience points. Like so. And so we got to have 10 now, right, guys? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we've got 2 left over. Let's go. We're about to learn a skill outside of our proficiency here. I have no clue what we're going to get. The video is already 18 hours long, so I don't want to take too long picking a skill here, but there are a bunch of skills. I think I know what I might get might. Whenever you're asked to perform a brawn check, you may add 1 bonus point to your roll. Whenever you successfully hit during combat with a brawn-based weapon, you may add 1 bonus damage, and we're using a brawn-based weapon. We're going with might. I don't even have to think about it. We're just going to go with might, and we get to add +1 to our brawn checks. Dude, we are insanely powerful right now, guys. It is crazy. It is crazy how strong we are. Okay, so then this is going to go up to 3 because we're doing 1 extra damage now because of might. Crazy. This is going to get discarded over this way. Let's keep on going. What do we got? The altar. I think we should do this. Sometimes a sanctuary is found at the least expected place. You kneel at the altar and pray for it. Check this out, guys. Healing. Remove poison tokens equal to your place on the morality tracker. Obviously, we can't do that. We're at -6 on the morality tracker. Peace. Remove curse tokens equal to your place on the morality tracker. Obviously, you can't do that. Favor. Move up 1 place on the morality tracker and gain 1 grit. Not worried about that. Check this out. Guidance. Gain 1 quest token of your choice. Cool. I'll just go ahead and take this wealth quest token right here. That seems good to me. And then I'm going to put this over here. And it's going to still give us the opportunity to gain this mystic quest token over this way. Do we have anything that happens when you go to an altar? I don't believe so. No. No, we don't. Okay, we're good. Let's keep on going. Last room of level 4. Dude, I feel like we blitzed through this level. A clearing? That's not a mystic quest token. Maybe we'll get one. So anything can happen at a clearing. Draw and resolve an encounter card. Let's see if we can get one. Dang it, we don't. Bog of Eyes. Your heart begins to pound when your mind starts to piece together the horror before you. A swamp with thousands of floating eyes all peering at you brings a sharp chill up your spine. In the middle is a small island with a chest. You may attempt to wade through the thick and sticky fluid to get to the chest. Make a brawn check. Amazing, because we just got might. If you fail, you gain 1 poison token and 1 curse token. If you succeed, you gain 1 treasure card, 1 ingredient, and 1 trinket. Jeez, dude. So we got 2 brawn. We get to add 1 with might. So we need 4 or better to reach 7 because we're getting +3. Got a 50-50. 4 or better. Dude, let's go. Is this our first 6 of the entire game that we've rolled? Rolled a lot of 1s. 6 plus 3 is 9. We managed to get through to the island. And if you succeed, you gain a treasure card, an ingredient, and a trinket. This is just crazy. So we get a treasure. The Iron Helm. Oh, baby. Dude. Oh, dude, I don't know if I want that or the Bleeding Circlet. Once per dungeon level, you may use health instead of grit to get an ingot. Dude, I don't know. The Iron Helm. No, we're dropping this. We're dropping this. It weighs the same. Subtract 1 damage from all enemy attacks. Bloop. Our armor goes up to 2. We didn't get to use the Bleeding Circlet, unfortunately. That would have been cool. And it goes well with our character, but the Iron Helm is insane. It blocks damage. I got to go with it. Wow. And we get an ingredient and a potion. Ingredient is a Skinkling Heart. Can we hold anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we are good there. Wait, am I counting this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I keep forgetting to count that. We're at 12. We can't hold anything else. Do I want to drop something for this? No, I think I want to... I think I'm going to drop the Wisp Essence. These ones that require 4 are gnarly, dude. Those are crazy. I think I'm going to drop that. And we also get... Oh, we're at 12. We also get a Trinket. So we're going to have to drop something if we want to grab whatever this is. No, we don't want this. Forgotten Note. This item has 0 value, but for some reason it brings you peace. You must spend 2 grit to drop the Forgotten Note. Luckily for us, we're at max encumbrance, so we don't have to take this thing. Get this out of my town. Put that over that way. Okay, cool. And we're done with this card. Amazing. The encounter goes here. We put this on the tableau. We're going to put it over this way so that we keep the Mystic Quest token option available here. Oh no, that's actually it. That's the end of the level. Okay, so we're going to scoop these up. And this is it, guys. This is do or die. We're going into level 5, the final level of the dungeon. Another thing that I've noticed about UnderQuest 2 that I think is really cool, and that, you know, I'll kind of compare it to Ironhelm here, is in Ironhelm, there were a lot of times where, like, the majority of games, you don't make it to level 5, which is fine, you know, which is totally fine. It makes it seem kind of special, I guess, when you do get there. But in UnderQuest, every time I've played so far, other than the one time that I died on level 1 to that hag in the second room, I've gone all the way to level 5 every time. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Like you get to experience a full adventure most of the times, at least in my experience, the few times that I've played so far. So we'll shuffle those up. We have to eat a ration in between levels. That's going to give us 1 health and 1 grit back, which we really need grit. We need to heal Olive, or we need to feed Olive rather. So we'll give her a ration. We've only got 1 poison, so we don't gain any more. And we're going to go into level 5, dudes. This is it, man. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking it out. If you're still here, hope you guys are enjoying this first ever playthrough of UnderQuest. Let's go, man. Here we go. Level 5. Let's do this, dudes. Let's see if we can make it to the boss here. We've got a skirmish. I'm going to push my luck. Into the merchant. Hello, I've been looking for you, dude. Deep in the dungeon seems like a strange place to set up shop, but who are you to question his sanity? Take any number of the following actions we could buy. He's got 2 treasures and 3 ingredient cards for sale. Let's see what he's got. Black powder. Oh, baby, the Seer's Brooch is so good. I wish we would have got that earlier. Ingredients. It lets you skip a skirmish once per dungeon level at the cost of 1 grit. This is insane. It's like the robes from Ironhelm, but with a cost to it. Let's see. We got fresh blood, human bone, lizard foot over here. Also, the black powder, it says discard to deal 2d6 plus 3 damage to your foe. It's so crazy. If you roll 2 ones, you fumble and all the damage is dealt to yourself instead of the enemy. Dude, I think we got to get that. Okay, let's sell some stuff. So we got to keep the Crimson Cloak because it's a reward. He doesn't buy rewards. He only buys treasures and trappings and ingredients. And I don't want to get rid of this anyway. Whenever you beg at the false idol, you can reactivate a spent incantation. That's amazing as a wizard. So we're going to hang on to that. Definitely hanging on to the magma ring. We got to keep the ice wand because it's a reward card. It would be cool if we could sell that to him. We're going to sell him the prayer beads for 1 gold and the spike club for 1 gold. Both of those, or one is a treasure, one is a trapping. So I'll put this over here on the bottom of the trapping deck. So long, spiked club. That's what we started the adventure with, and the treasure. Or the rosary thing over. What is this? Prayer beads? Yeah, the prayer beads will go over here. We get 2 gold, 1 for each of those. So we're up to 3 gold, and I'm going to give him the 3 gold, and we're going to buy the black powder. Nice. So we're going to hang on to this bad boy over this way. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're down to 10 weight. We've also got some items over this way. Do I even want to use these? I think I might just sell him these. I think I'm gonna sell him these. So we can sell him 2 ingredients for 1 gold. So I'm gonna sell him the Skinkling Heart and the Harpy Fig, and we're gonna get a gold, like so. And then I think I might use that gold to buy one of these. What are we gonna want to get? We're gonna want to get grit. So I'm gonna. Was that dumb? Did we have grit on these? We did have grit on those. That might have been dumb. I take that back. We're not doing that. We're not doing that here. I go to hand it over. I'm like, actually, on second thought. You can keep your stuff. You can keep your stuff. Okay, so he'll keep his ingredients and he'll keep his Seer's Brooch. This thing is insanely good, like I said, but yeah, we're getting a little late in the playthrough here in this run. It would be good for the next run if we manage to get out of the dungeon, but yeah, we'll just keep on going. We literally just need a Mystic Quest token, guys. We've got the Combat Quest token and Wealth Quest token. We need a Mystic Quest token, and we're there. Campsite, yeah, we're going to do this. That's 1/2 of a mystic, and it's the campsite. We found a relatively quiet spot to set up camp, but we shouldn't linger for too long, so we got to pick an action below. Don't we get a bunch of stuff at the camp? So when we're at the campsite or the mushroom cave, you gain 1 bonus ingredient. Okay, so we're going to gain an ingredient, a dusk beetle. We'll set that down here. Ooh, that's cool. We can use that to heal potentially. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. We're at full health, so we don't need that right now. What else happens at the campsite? if we take you gain a bonus 1 health when you rest at the campsite, and with the magma ring, you gain a bonus 1 health when you take the cook action at the campsite. We could also spend a ration to get back one of our incantations. Do we want to do that? Do we want Magic Lantern or Ice Wall? Not really. No, I'm not concerned about that. I'm not too concerned about that. Had we used Ice Arrows or Blizzard, yeah. But no, we don't really need to do that. We do need to get some grit back, guys. So I think I'm going to spend 1 ration to gain D6 minus D6 grit. So let's eat a ration, and we're going to gain some grit, hopefully. Fingers crossed here. 3 grit. Let's go. That's amazing. 1, 2, 3. We're only missing 1, dude. If we can make one more immoral choice, our glider will hook us up and give us that last grit. So we'll go ahead and set this here and leave the option available for a missed quest token. Let's see if we can just get it right here. We didn't. It's the Mushroom Cave. We can get another ingredient from Olive whenever we visit the Mushroom Cave. Let's do that. So we stumbled across a grove of young mushrooms. We got a 6. Let's go gain 2 rations. Guys, this is so good. Things are going really, really well so far. It could all spiral out of control, but it's going well so far. We get that extra ingredient from Olive. So that is going to up our encumbrance here to 11. We got Thistle Bloom. We're going to set this over this way. And do we want to use any of these potions for anything? I don't think so. Not really. Not right now. Let's keep on going. What do we have here? A skirmish. Push my luck into a treasure chest. Dudes, this is it, guys. This is it. You open the chest to find that it is full of treasure. Gain 1 treasure card, 1 ingredient, and 1 trinket. And we get our special ability to proc, so we gain a health and a grit. We're back at completely full. We gain a treasure card. The Iron Sword. Weighs 1. The Iron Sword deals 2 extra damage to all successful hits. If you ever roll double 1s when attacking, the Iron Sword breaks and should be discarded. Okay, we'll hang on to it because we do have the room for it. Let me double check again. Quadruple check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then we're also we're probably about to drop that, honestly, because we're going to get an ingredient and a trinket. A Goblin's Toe. I'm just going to drop the Iron Sword. We don't need this. I'm going to drop it. Actually, do we have anything that weighs more than that? No, we're just going to drop this. So we're going to get this Goblin's Toe and a trinket, and that's going to add up to the 1 encumbrance. Wooden dice. What is this? I've never got this. Worth 1 gold. You may discard the wooden dice in order to reroll initiative in combat. Dude, that's really neat. That is really neat. We've got so many ingredients right here, guys, plus this ivory comb and wine bottle down here. Okay, these are our ingredients right here for potions, and then these are our trinkets. Okay. That's incredible. And then check this out. Boom. We got our Mystic Quest token, guys. This is it. Should we make a potion or 2 before we leave? I think we should. Maybe let's try to get this poison off of us. Yeah, we're going to go Goblin's Toe, Dusk Beetle. Yeah, we'll go Dusk Beetle Goblin Toe potion. It's going to be 5. Or it's going to get rid of 3 poison. The difficulty is 5. And we've got 2 mind, and this is not a mind check, so cunning doesn't come into play. So we get +2. We need 3 or better. We got a 6. We just made an exquisite version of the potion, guys. We get rid of our poison, and we get to pick the reward from one of these. So for the Goblin's Toe, gain 1 grit, or gain 1 grit from the Dust Beetle. Dang it, dude. We're already at full grit. That is really neat that we were able to do that, though, right at the end. So we got that. Dude, we've got no poison. We're at full grit, full health. We've got like 18,000 freaking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches over here. I think we're good to go, guys. I think we're pretty much good to go. Should we use our stuff for anything else? Maybe to get more food? Let's try to get extra food just in case for, because you can eat those at any time to gain a grit and a health. So we could get 2 food. The difficulty is 5. We're getting 2 from our mind. We need 3 or better. We got it. 3 + 2 is 5. We managed to do it, and we get 2 more food. Dude, this is insane. How much food do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rations, guys. 8 rations. Okay, and that lowers our encumbrance. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're down to 10. Okay, and then this is it, dudes. We got the Combat Quest token. We got the Mystic Quest token. We've got the Wealth Quest token. Here we go. The hallway leads to a large set of huge stone doors. You place your hands on them, expecting them to not open, but as soon as you press against them, they start to open on their own. Locate the Death Warden boss card and add health to it equal to double the current dungeon level and let the final battle begin. Oh my gosh, guys. So we're in dungeon level 5. He's going to get double that. He's going to get 10 health. Here he is, dudes. The Death Warden, guys. The final boss of the adventure here in UnderQuest. He's got 14 health plus 10. He's got 24 health. He does 4 extra damage, 2 armor. His treasure class is got a little asterisk in it because you get to pick a special thing at the end of the game. He's got weakness to holy, and it says before combat, make a mind check, and if you fail, you gain 1 scourge. That is gnarly. Okay, so we get +1 to our mind checks with cunning. So we need a 4 or better right here to avoid this, guys. Oh, we didn't get it. Dude, we got a scourge on this playthrough. You gotta be kidding me. It wasn't from curse tokens, but we did get one. What do we get here, man? Please be gentle. Righteous. You suddenly feel compelled to act in accordance with all moral code. Of course, I got this one. You suddenly feel compelled to act in accordance with all moral code that is both good and fair to yourself and others. Whenever you take an action that lowers your morality on the tracker, you lose 1 grit and 1 health. Dang it, dude. So it just cancels out because the glider gains us a grit when we make bad choices, so it cancels it out, but we do lose 1 health. If you ever gain the Corrupt Scourge card, immediately discard both cards and lose their effects. Oh, man. Okay, so we've got this. I'll just place this. I don't even know where to put this, guys. We're running out of room. Here, let me scooch these over a little bit. And I don't know, we'll snake that under here somewhere. There we go. Okay. Here we go, dudes. This is it, man. It says when the Death Warden successfully hits, he heals D6 health, and he's got 6 initiative. He's worth 4 experience points. So 6 initiative. We've got 2 agility. We need 4 or better. We got it. Let's go. We get to attack first, guys. That is huge. That is huge. We're about to freaking light this dude up like a Christmas tree. Here we go. We're going all out. We're spending 3 grit. 1, 2, 3. Before we even attack him, we're going to do Blizzard. We're going to spend 2 grit. 1, 2. Deal ice damage to an enemy equal to double your mind skill +2. So mind is 2. Double is 4. +2 is 6. So we're going to deal 6 damage to him. He's going to go straight down to 18. Hey guys, it is game night from the editing booth. I am editing this video right now, and I have to interject right here to let you guys know I'm about to make a big boo-boo, dudes. I'm about to make a big mistake here. So I talked to Jason after I recorded this video, and I told him how the run went, and he was like, oh, you can only cast 1 incantation per turn or attack. So you're about to watch me go off on a rampage against the Death Warden here and cast multiple incantations and attack all in the same turn, and you're not supposed to be able to do that. You're only supposed to be able to either attack or cast 1 incantation. So I made a big mistake, but you know, it's bound to happen. It's the very first playthrough, so I wanted to let you guys know. But yeah, you know, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll catch up with you guys at the end of the video. Then we're going to spend 1 grit and ice arrows him. Deal ice damage to an enemy equal to double your mind skill. So 2 times 2 is 4. He takes 4 damage and goes down to 14. Just drop a blizzard on him. Hit him with ice arrows, dude. Come on. We're like the sorceress from Diablo 2 right now. Just raining blizzard on him, dude. I've been farming Mephisto in Diablo 2. I know some of you guys saw on the Game Night Discord. I finally got him to drop a freaking Shaco after like a year of trying to get him to drop a Shaco. It's just ridiculous. And I used the Blizzard Sorceress to do it, so I feel like that's what we're doing right now. And then he's down to 14. We're spending 3 grit. So we're going to be doing 3 damage, 2 from our brawn, +1 from might, because we get +1 damage whenever we attack with a brawn weapon, so that's 3. And plus the 6 grit. This is if we get to hit him. We do have some experience points to spend, so we can re-roll if we miss. So it'll be 6 + 3 is 9. Minus his 2 will be 7. That's going to put him down to 7. Then we're going to hit him with 3 ice, and we're going to hit him with 1 fire. So that's going to put him down to 3. Oof, so we can't quite one-shot him. We can almost one-shot him. So let's go ahead and attack him. Well, it depends on what we roll, too. We could hit him right here and kill him, dudes. We could kill him right here. Ooh, only 1 damage? I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to spend... This might be greedy, but I'm going to spend an experience point and re-roll. Dude, I think we got him. I think we got him, guys. 3 plus 6 for spending the 3 grit is 9. Plus 3 is 12. Minus 2 is 10. So he goes down to 4. We hit him with 3 ice. And we hit him with 1 fire from the magma ring. And we just one-shotted the Death Warden. We one-shotted every enemy in the entire run, guys. Let's freaking go, dude. No way, bro. Oh my god. I can't believe that, dude. We push the doors open. We stroll in with the shard axe in hand. Drop blizzard on him. Blast him with ice arrows. Attack him with the shard axe as hard as we possibly can. And then our magma ring just bursts a flame in his face and takes out the Death Warden in one fell swoop, dude. Rocking the iron helm and the fur cloak. We pop open our bottle of wine, dude. We're just chilling, celebrating. Let's go. We get 4 experience points. Guys, you know what this means? This means we get to continue our adventure with the Yorny Conjurer and his little glider familiar buddy, dude. Oh my god, dude. Amazing. He's got a treasure class of an asterisk, which means that we get a special thing. And you know what? I've got to actually whip out the rule book because I can't remember exactly what it is. You get 2 choices. One of them is that you get to increase a stat, which is probably what we're going to go with. And I think the other one is... Oh, you know what it is? You get you get a treasure, 2 gold, and then it's either a trinket or an ingredient. I can't remember which one. So we got to double check real quick. I don't think I'm going to go with that choice, honestly. A treasure, 2 gold. Oh, and 2 ingredients. No, I don't know. I want the stat increase. So you can increase one of your stats, agility, brawn, or mind, up to a maximum of 4. So your base stat can go up to a maximum of 4. What do we want to put it in, dude? What do we want? Do we want to put it in brawn and then we can just deal more damage? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get 3 brawn. Yep, we're going to get 3 brawn and then we deal 1 extra damage. I'm going to have to maybe get another little die or something to put on him so that I can remember. Here, let me see. You know what? I'll get that for next time. I'll get that for next time. So yeah, guys, there we go. We just leveled up. We get another stat. And now we get to head out of the dungeon and head back to the Lonely Troll Tavern, or the Lonely Troll Inn, which is where we're going to pick up next time at the start of the next adventure and the next playthrough. Hey guys, it is me again. So I just wanted to chime in at the end of the video here to let you guys know that even though I did make a pretty big blunder there in dealing so much extra damage to the poor Death Warden there when we were only supposed to be able to do 1 incantation or 1 attack return, considering we went through this entire adventure, guys, we got all the way to the end. I had full health. I'm going to go ahead and assume that we would have beat him anyway. Okay, so in the next playthrough, we are going to continue our adventure. And now I know. Now I know for the future that you can only either attack or use 1 incantation per turn. So, yeah, if you guys stuck all the way through the end of the video, I don't want you guys to feel slighted or shorted and be like, oh, man, we got all the way to the end and then you didn't actually win. Nah, guys, we won, man. We had full health. I think that we were going to take him down anyway, unless we were astronomically unlucky. So we're going to call that a win for us, and we're going to move on with our character in the next playthrough. So be on the lookout for that one coming soon. Guys, holy crap, dude. What an adventure. We took down the Death Warden in our first playthrough ever. This is the first time I've won. I've played several times off camera, and I've lost every time. So you guys just got to experience the first win with me here on camera. Let's freaking go, dudes. Amazing. Super, super awesome. There it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, this very first ever playthrough of UnderQuest by Jason Glover of Gnome Games. This was a doozy, guys. This was an absolute doozy, dudes. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. I know it's very, very long. Let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed the length of the video. The game takes a long time to play, so all of the playthroughs are probably going to be somewhat like this, guys. And you know me, I like to go on and I get really excited about it. So be sure to hit the thumbs up like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the red subscribe button. Click the bell to stay updated for future playthroughs of UnderQuest and other solo player tabletop games here on the Game Night YouTube channel. And there it is, guys. Give me all your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the game now that you got to see a full playthrough of the game in action. I'm in love. I'm in love, dudes. The game is amazing, guys. It's so good. Get on the crowd sale if you haven't done it yet, guys. Like I said, it started yesterday. It's live on the Game Crafter. Check the description of this video and use that link, and it'll take you over to the store page, the crowd sale page, rather, on the Game Crafter. So yeah, Once you're done, drop right down below this video, check the description. It'll be right at the top of the description. You can go straight over to the page for the crowd sale and hop on the crowd sale. So thank you guys so much for watching, man. Huge shout out once again to Jason Glover for making such an incredible game. This is the start of an amazing journey that we're going to go on here, guys, with UnderQuest. Much, much more to come. So thank you guys so much for watching, man. Until next time, have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next video.